Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
This is where we hold them! This is where we fight!
Move out!
Oh no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. And I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey.
Woo! I just couldn't help myself.
Isn't that guy?
Just
Isn't that
couldn't
guy
help
in the
Hercules?
guy in the back? Yeah, wasn't he the one who played Hercules?
Joshua, what's up, man? Oh, welcome, bienvenue, welcome in, come on in. Yes, indeed. Welcome, everyone. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. A hump day better than mine.
Well, you know, he wants me to tell you. I'm pretty sure Kilton has watched Annihilation.
What's that?
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the sequel to the old Mortal
For
Kombat
fuck's
movie.
sake. I know I did, but I think my brain ejected it from my memory because
The first one was cheesy, but it was halfway decent. Like, it wasn't for what it was okay. It was a much better movie than the sequel.
Wait, what?
But the first Mortal Kombat movie that came out.
Oh, the first Mortal Kombat was fantastic. The music was amazing. I watched it over and over and over again because I just absolutely loved it. The fight between Reptile and Liu Kang. Oh, that was fucking great. I watched it over and over again.
You mean
and again, the music
Sub-Zero?
Between Reptile and Liu Kang.
I thought Liu Kang. He also fought Sub-Zero too, didn't he?
Yes, I believe
Because he
so.
killed him. He killed Sub-Zero with ice.
They went down. Yeah, but the fight with Reptile, that was fantastic. The fight against Reptile was a lot better. Was better. So, okay, Joshua started talking. So, Joshua, yes, we are aware that actually no, Hoshi didn't really realize this. Yes, Mila Jovovich got the job because she was married to the director. And okay. All right.
I mean, it happens. I mean, Rob, like I said, I was telling him, Rob Zombie does it with his wife. I mean,
who else does it with the wives? James Gunn. That's the reason. Yeah, James Gunn does it with his wife too, or girlfriend, or whatever.
And all of his friends too. Like, you notice a lot of his friends are in the movie. But I mean,
who else? Quentin Tarantino does it. So yeah, it's just you get to a point where you're friends with someone you're easy to work with. Totally different story whenever that person's sucking your dick. But how far are we? 3 minutes? Oh well, fuck it. Let's see. Shouldn't be hard to adapt a video game. Well, they don't like to read the script. Any video games remakes? Okay, so this is what I wanted to. I saw this comment and I wanted to bring it up. We got to talk about this, Joshua. Even video game remakes still know how to stay faithful to itself and with better improvements and slightly nuanced approach. No, that is not always the case. Some games do it better than others. If you look at Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth, one of the reasons why Rebirth sales are down so badly is because Final Fantasy VII Remake legitimately pissed a lot of people off because it was sold on the idea that it was going to remake Final Fantasy VII scene for scene and all that other shit, and they gave everyone
sort of.
It turns out it's just a completely different game. Now, people are going to have a problem with that because you advertise a certain thing and you deliver something completely different. I still love Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm enjoying Rebirth. I love it. But again, everyone makes their own decisions. There are always the changes in Resident Evil 4 that people get upset about. There's just changes happen.
It didn't really bother me. I played Resident Evil 4 and I loved it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so not all video game remakes stay true, stay faithful. But they do a decent enough job, I guess.
As far as I know, the Mario RPG remake was basically just an upgraded skin It's the same
Oh.
game with an upgraded skin. I
So not
think.
exactly the same. Final Fit, yeah, 7 remake was just that it soured a lot of people. Just take the story, update the graphics. That's it. It's take the story, update the graphics. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, but I
Annihilate.
mean, they're adding more to the store, which I do kind of like.
Steve,
They're not changing the characters, so like it doesn't bother me. Like
Yeah.
the characters are still the same, like they act the same as they did in the original game. They're not like changing how people speak. It's the same. It's the only thing that's different is like they're adding more to the story. That's like I said, they're fucking with time. It's
Okay.
basically, it's basically a sequel.
It's the TVA. So Steve Hunty, if you're familiar with Kevin Sorbo and his role as Hercules back when, Steve, do you think Hunty would have the same opinion of Kevin Sorbo as she does for Monsieur Henry Cavill? I don't know why that thought popped into my head. I just, if I tried to explain why some of the thoughts pop into my head, it would probably confuse the hell out of a lot of people.
I mean, tangents.
With the look of, are you high? Nope, I'm sober. This is what my brain does to me all the fucking time. Sanguine, how are you doing? Monster Hunter Stories 1. What? What is this? What are we talking about? What is Monster Hunter Stories? Sanguine, what is this? Elaborate. Boy, y'all are going, okay. I'm gonna go to the bottom. Y'all, Kevin Sorbo, Hercules, Legendary Journeys, Captain Dylan. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Steve, Hunty, Joshua, Sanguine. Did I miss anybody? Okay, I think that's it.
I mean, could have said hi to me. That'd have been nice.
What's that?
So you could have said hi to me. That'd have been nice.
I said hi to you already, Chuckle Puck. Hello. So somebody commented on my on a video on my last video that I had to look up. I'm not entirely sure if this is a compliment or not, because I looked up the word and I went, wait a minute. Said your San Francisco catamite impression is uncanny. I don't know what the hell that is, but I looked up catamite, and I'm not sure if I want to talk about this every 10 minutes.
Come on now, don't be a bitch. You can do it.
Catamite.
I
don't know if I should have. I don't. Catamite is a boy kept for Greek purposes. We'll say that in ancient Greece and Rome, a catamite was a pubescent boy who was the intimate companion for. I don't know what I was being called here or what my impression was being called. I'm very confused.
You're just a little Catholic little schoolboy.
San Francisco catamite. I was like, huh? It's one of the more confusing comments I've gotten, but okay. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I just thought it was kind of like, huh? Anyway. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So, before we get into it, I wanted to share something hilarious. I saw this on Side Scrollers earlier this morning. Let's see. Basically, a compliment of my fairy impression. What fairy impression? I have a fairy impression?
I mean, maybe they're saying that you're gay.
I guess I need to go back and listen to the video. I don't know what the fuck I do have the time. It's random as shit and spur of the moment.
You know, I mean, you make. I don't fucking know. I got nothing, honestly. So,
soy people. When I make fun of soy people, okay. Let's see.
We make fun of soy people.
Soy boys.
No, say it ain't so.
That means you're gay. Okay.
Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off.
I knew that would trigger you.
Carry me home. Keep your head still. Na 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 na. Anyway.
So my friend John, not Russo, my other friend.
Why? You don't have to say that. Just say my friend. Buddy.
Well, you don't. I have 2 friends named John. You know one of them. You don't. You barely know the other.
Sanguine. I make fun of everyone. So I like to
Any-
tell people, and I've told Hoshi this. Hoshi can attest to this. If I like you, I'm going to pick on you and make fun of you. If I don't like you, I'm going to pick on you and make fun of you. Have fun figuring out which one you are. I think the main thing is if I don't like you, I have no problem hitting you below the belt and kicking you while you're down. So I guess that's the difference.
I mean,
Figuratively.
you do that. You could do that to people who you like as well. So
See, Steve does that. Well, it depends, you know.
anyway,
See?
what
Go
was I
ahead.
say?
I don't know what we're saying.
Oh, damn it! I think I lost my train of thought. You fucking
That's
tangent
my job.
motherfucker.
That is my job. Your friend
Something about
John.
something about my friend John. Shit.
I was singing.
Oh yeah. So like I fuck with him about like so like every time if I say something like he will he'll find he loves music, right?
Mhm.
So he'll find a song somewhere in the music like that like he'll find the lyrics of find the words that I say and he'll find lyrics in it somewhere. So like if I
You know, you were on the
purposely
phone.
try
You were on the phone with him one day when I met up with you, and
Yeah.
you tried to get him to do that on command, like some.
That's what I was saying.
Circus
Sometimes
act.
like, if he knows that I'm trying to do that, he will purposely not do it. But what I'm saying
Am I
is,
here to amuse you? Am I a
you're
clown to
basically
you?
this. You're basically the same thing. If you
Some
hear a
funny,
lyric,
huh? Yeah.
if
It's starting to happen more and more lately. Like I just do it randomly. I don't know what the fuck's going on. See, usually what ends up happening is I will start to, if I hang out with someone long enough, I noticed this a while back. Never paid attention to it before, but actually realized that, and I'm not entirely sure what this is, what would this be called, but I believe there's a word for it. If I'm hanging around someone long enough, I will start mimicking their
I mean,
something about them.
I think that's just a basic human interaction.
Either their speech patterns, the way they stand, the way they talk, the way they it's very, I never noticed it. Yeah, but I fucking do. Oh my God. It's bizarre. I never noticed it before. And then, yeah, it just happened more and more when I realized it was sing for your entertainment. Huh. Give me a kiss to build a dream on, and my imagination will thrive upon that kiss. Sweetheart, I ask no more than this, a kiss to build a dream on. Do 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 do. Give me a kiss before you leave me, and my imagination will feed my hungry heart. Leave
there you go.
me one
You're
thing before we start, a
You're off
kiss to
doing
build a dream
lyrics.
on. Huh?
I said you're off. There you go. See, you're off doing lyrics. It's like if I can.
Oh
say
no, I
something-
actually just went. I actually went. I want to learn that song. I love that fucking song. Louis Armstrong is just oh God, chef's kiss. La Vie en Rose, Kiss to Build a Dream on, just fucking anything. I just
Come on, Hunty. You know that you're gonna speak, so
do 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 do. And my imagination will make that moment live. Give me what you alone can give, a kiss to build a dream on.
and copyright. I'm just joking.
Well, now fuck them. I don't give a shit. They can claim this shit all they want to. So I heard about this lovely, lovely little tournament, and I have so much to ask. This is a real fucking thing. Okay. Now I don't have a problem necessarily with just the concept of it, but so
Women only Fortnite series, the Milk Cup launching. Wait,
the
what?
Milk Cup.
They have to know what they're doing and making a joke on themselves, right? Like,
well, hold on. It's it's
also Hunty. You could just, you could always, if you have internet on your phone, you could always just hop on Discord's VC via your phone. It's not an impossibility. Anyway, continue.
No, I'm not going to turn into a treasure chest. I mean, well, never mind. I don't think I am.
There are other mimics, by the way, besides the standard franchise. Like they actually D&D released a whole bunch of or Wizards released a whole bunch of other
Oh man,
like minis. Like they actually have a an old outhouse that is a mimic now as a mini you can get.
so
Like an
mimic
old wooden.
Lego. Oh, $45. That's oh my god, are you shitting me? So
Well,
the
there
most
you go.
recent so Lego put out their D&D set at the beginning of the month. And the what was it? What's this? What the fuck is this thing called? Gift with purchase. If you purchase so much, you got a Lego Mimic dice box. And it's oh my god, 150. Get fucked, dude. This is going to cost me a arm and a fucking leg. Oh my god. But yeah, it's a fucking Mimic dice box, and I'm anyway. Okay, so back to this bullshit. It's the Fortnite Milk Club with a brand new event taking place over the next few months. Blah 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 blah. It's put up by fucking where is it? It's sponsored by a milk company or something. No. From the brand new take place. Latest addition to competitive Fortnite primary tournament series of games. However, across this and many other small in-game events, Mix Up Mondays. Let's see. Milk Cup. It was something. Now, the reason why I brought this up is because this is going to just make my ass laugh. It's a $250,000 tournament. Okay. That's the prize pool, right? It's a women's only competition, right? Now, there seems to be a bunch of situations in this day and age with how you identify.
So you're saying all you have to do is just go in there and be like, "Hey, by the way,
I want it to happen. I want it to fucking happen. I want someone to identify.
What if the whole tournament is just men pretending to be women?
No. Don't say pretending to be women. That's bigoted. How dare you? They identify. Fucking go full bore with this shit. Okay. Now, whatever your opinion on this is, whatever your opinion on this out there, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binaries and they, thems and zers and all the whatever the fuck, that's fine. That's fine. I get it. Don't care. You live your life. However, shit like this, exploit everything because that's what they're doing. That's what they want. That's how it's seen. And I just can't imagine. It's like the absolute shitstorm. If you had go up there and go, Yeah,
but I really feel like this is like, I mean, at least this is one of those competitions where like you can't just go in there and dominate via physical ability. Because I mean, I know some women that can play games fairly well. So
yeah, but I just think it's just like, by God. And Stuttering Craig wanted to sponsor someone. Like he went on to say, he's like, I will sponsor you. You have to be good. You have to be just good at the game, because when you want to poke the bear, you got to go all the way, you know?
So I keep finding a whole bunch of like articles about that one trans person who's getting their medals taken away. Like,
is that happening?
I don't know. It's like
I have no idea. I couldn't give two shits or a fuck about.
I keep seeing like they're
talking about the swimmer?
Yeah, and then like everybody's like, "Oh, this is fake news." It's like, I mean, is it? Like, because I keep seeing things for it.
NCAA AP News says NCAA is not taking medals away from Leah Thomas. Claim NCAA is not transferring Leah Thomas's medal, so no, it's not real news. AP News. This is from December 8th, 2023. Leah Thomas begins legal. You know what? I don't. You do you, boo. I don't care about any of that shit. Live your life the way you want to. If everybody's going to have an opinion and it's all going to be shit. Whatever. I care about video games. I care about video games. I care about TV. I don't care about sports. You do like fucking entertain me. I don't care. I don't watch. But no, it doesn't. It does not appear. It does not appear that anyone is taking away Leah Thomas's medals. Like,
I mean, honestly, they should, but whatever.
well,
Like, I do believe the whole because they took away Bruce Jenner's medals because he switched races or not races. Genders or whatever.
damn, dude. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah, it took away his medals
Bruce. Well, I mean,
because
it's not Bruce
he's no
anymore.
longer.
It's Caitlyn.
Yeah, they took him away. So,
Caitlyn, did you chop your penis off? No. Here's what I want to know. Here's what I want to know. The queen grifter of them all, Dylan Mulvaney. When you gonna cut your dick off?
is that the Budweiser person or the Bud Light person?
Oh God, you want like? I'm sorry, I don't care what side of the ideological aisle is. Dylan Mulvaney is a fucking grifter. Which I mean, can you blame? Can you blame them? Get your money, but fucking good Lord.
I don't really care, honestly. I don't know who they.
I never. That's a conversation, dude. Oh God.
Like I've never really been interested. I don't really know who they are as a person, so like I don't really care, honestly.
I have unfortunately seen entirely too many videos just browsing like when all the shit started. So I was like, no, it's mine.
Yes, well, the algorithm knows what I like to watch, so like it doesn't show me this crap because I really don't.
A tiny chunker. Wait a minute, what did I miss? No, Mulvaney isn't ever going to do that. Yeah, no. Came out as a lesbian. Oh, fuck off with that shit. I'm sorry. See, this right here. Hi, Twitter, get fucked. This. Dylan Mulvaney came out as a lesbian. Fuck off. Fuck off.
So he's getting the clout while still getting to have sex with the women.
Clout chasing cuck. Clout chasing.
I mean, look, it's whatever. It's their life.
God.
I really don't care. Like we are here to review stuff, not care about what these people do with their lives.
Fine. So, what you want to do first?
Well, you know what? You can create a poll in the chat, and if you want to see if people want to talk about Fallout or
we can create a poll in the chat. I don't know how to fucking do that.
You should be able to. I think in YouTube.
I got no goddamn clue how to do that. Let's see.
I feel like Penny wants us to do a poll so that she can vote a certain way. That just,
Okay. I'll figure out how to do this eventually.
I mean, we could everybody just put what they want us. So your choices are Fallout or X-Men. So
participants, moderation activity. Okay.
Oh, Penny. Okay, my bad.
But
I read it wrong. Penny Olive Vodka's name. I thought it was like Penny because like you called. I think I could be talking to the wrong person.
Oh yeah, Penny's a dude.
I didn't fucking know.
Okay, so Fallout. Wait. Okay. All right. God damn it. I have no look.
What?
Cool. There you go. I think. Where the fuck's the chat? Ah, there it is. Fallout or X-Men 97? Which one we do first?
Oh, you're actually able to figure out how to make the poll?
Yeah. Occasionally that happens.
Well, look at that. He can work with technology, folks.
I mean, we're talking about the last 2 episodes, pretty much. La la
I mean,
la
yeah.
la.
While we're waiting though, I did also we finished Shogun
I mean,
today
we
because the
got
last episode came out.
what's that?
Shogun, the last
I
episode came out.
I need to watch that. I don't watch it.
It's really good.
I've
Me and
heard
my fiance,
nothing. I've heard nothing but good things.
me and my fiance
So
just watched the season
we got
finale or series finale tonight. It's only one season, so unfortunately, we're not getting a season 2.
Kilted is magical. What did I do? Moldover is a crappy villain, in my opinion. I don't know how much Moldover was in. Okay, so I guess let's see. We'll go ahead and end the poll. Do 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 do. La 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 la.
If you only had a brain.
Oh, I could tell you why the ocean meets the shore. I think of things I never thought before, and then I sit and think some more. I'd unravel every riddle of every individual, and that's the list. That's all I know. I can't.
It's more than I know. All I know is if
Well,
look,
I'll
man,
be
it
thinking
has
you could be
been.
another Lincoln if
Oh,
you
we
only
could
had a
also
brain.
review the newest Deadpool trailer as well tonight if we run out of shit to talk about.
That's true. Did we talk about Transformers 1?
No,
That trailer? That was shit. Oh my god. I'm so irritated by that fucking trailer.
I
talked about
stopped
it Sunday
watching.
night.
I stopped
Anyway.
watching Transformer movies after like this third one, I think.
So, last 2 episodes of Fallout. I think they were absolutely fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed. Like,
oh yeah, the show rode that high the whole fucking way.
But there's so many people that dislike it. The changes to
well, you know what? They're allowed to like or dislike it. I don't really care. I enjoy it, and that's what's important.
I think I think I brought this up Sunday night. One of the most important things that this show did, and one of the unfortunate things it did, it got people to play. Well, the good thing is it got people playing the games again.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, it got 76,000 fucking people playing Fallout 76. It's like, please don't do that. Go play the other games.
Well, I mean, people like online gaming. That's the only online Fallout there is. So, if you think about it, it's just ways people to play with each other. So, point is though, I mean, it also is affecting Fallout 4 because when I booted up my old file, I started a new game. I wanted to see if there's any new mods that came in, and there are. The show has made so the modders are already on Fallout 4. You know, making skins for your characters to play as Fallout show characters.
So I downloaded Fallout 4 onto my PlayStation with all the add-ons, and the game crashed. I'm like,
oh yeah, it crashed.
Started up again.
Crashed for me too.
Crashed. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I was getting pissed. It's like, fuck you, Bethesda. You have to delete 2 of the add-ons. It's like, really?
Yeah, I just deleted all the add-ons, honestly, like because they really don't need them that much. Honestly, like the game is fine without the 2 DLCs. I don't know if it's the DLCs causing the crash or if it's more like the workshop one. I don't know. Yeah,
it's one of the workshops, and
was it Nuka World?
No.
Far Harbor.
Hold on.
Yeah, it was crashing. I wonder why it was crashing on my game too. Like, I wonder what the hell's going on with that.
Not contraptions. What are the goddamn names? Motherfuckers. Automatrons and one of the workshops. That's what the ones. Yeah. And that's on console. Like, what the fuck? How do you fuck up well, never mind.
I mean, which is weird because it worked fine for me. I know it's a big DLC. Like Far Harbor and Nuka World is like the extra parts of the map where you can go to, but I didn't know which DLC was causing it to crash, so I just deleted all the DLCs. I didn't really care, honestly.
That's why I looked them up. See, even the show makes us talk about about the games. So tells you something. Maximus I don't entirely know how I feel about Maximus. He's kind of an idiot. He's
Well,
actually
yeah.
massively like throughout most of the show, Maximus is self-centered, self-righteous. I'm out for himself. Idiot. Patsy, whatever. I'm not Patsy, but just out for himself. Until you get towards the end, despite the fact that he did kind of sell out Lucy. I know where they're going,
No,
and they went after.
yeah, but no. Before you say he sold him out, they made a deal. Remember,
What's that?
the deal was, I give you the head, and you get your Brotherhood of Steel to come help me raid the people who have my dad.
Oh,
He was lying to her, but like he when he agreed to that deal, but he ended up doing it anyway.
mhm. Did but okay. I see your point. All right.
He was lying to her to get her help, but in the end, he still did it.
God, that's true. I don't know about that.
No.
No, I don't.
He kills a few people. He's not a
I
pussy
don't.
by any means.
I do not
He's
agree.
just
I
he's
do
just
not agree with
stupid.
this. He's an idiot. He's an absolute
I would
idiot.
not.
But I don't think
he's
I
a
can't
pussy.
agree with this statement. I mean,
No,
he was brave enough
He-
to shoot whatever that mutant giant bear rat thing was, and just
yeah,
watch
it's called a yaoi.
a Yowie.
Yes.
He had no problem pulling a gun and shooting those drifters. Those
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, he was raised in the weight line. He's not like a bitch. He's not like any of that. He's just dumb. He's a lovable idiot, as my
You want to
fiance
make my cock
says.
explode now? More fucking wonderful writing. Oh God. Anyway,
Yeah, but that's something that I feel like that's something that would be said in Fallout, honestly.
yeah, it's just
It's
good
that
Lord.
level of crass and dark humor.
Now here's the thing. Though, see, here's what I was getting at. I do firmly believe that there's going to be a I think there's going to be a good arc for him if
A redemption arc.
for season 2. I think there's going to be some sort of redemption arc.
Well, but
Because
he's clearly going to get knighted in the next season.
I don't.
They're
Well,
setting that up.
Yeah. Fallout is really horny. Is it the good horny? Okay. Is it the safe horny? Okay, Penny. Is it the safe horny? Is it the Hades 2 horny? Because if it's the Hades 2 horny, it's okay. But if it's the Stellar Blade horny, that's not okay.
I mean, you can you can create a female character, and you can control her. So
see, you don't know the bullshit that's going on.
I do know because I've watched your video on it.
Yeah.
Today.
It's so fucking stupid. Jesus.
But
anyway.
again, it doesn't really bother me.
No,
honestly.
see, I think Maximus is going to turn on the Brotherhood because they realize what he did, what they, I think the Brotherhood's responsible for destruction of fucking the place.
No, what are you talking about? No, the fucking her father is. He admitted to it.
Yeah. So the Brotherhood came in to clean everything up and save the people, though.
Probably.
Hmm.
Or they were
get more information on that.
Or they were trying to find pre-war technology because they heard some Vault people were there.
End of the show sets up New Vegas, so that's cool.
The whole thing is that the Vault people, Vault Tech is terrible people. So I mean,
so I kind of got I understand that, but I kind of thought like.
The dad admitted that he blew up the city.
No, yes, I know, for fuck's sake. I said that. It just, I don't know. Something in my brain made me think that her dad and the Brotherhood of Steel were in cahoots. I don't know why.
No, the Brotherhood has never been with Vault Tech, as far as I know.
That's true.
Okay. Yeah, he is OG Vault Tech. Like he's from the
quite literally he's from 200 years ago.
Yeah, he was. They did the whole thing what they did with Fallout 4 of cryogenics. Spoilers, by the way, for that. Yeah.
Hey, look, you see the banner going across the bottom? Yes.
I know, but
the show is a continuation of the story.
Is it canon to the game? Canon?
Yes, it's canon. They've come out and said that Fallout TV show continues after Fallout. I think it continues after Fallout 4. Like 76 was a prequel.
Yes, that was the early.
Okay, hold on.
Fallout 76 is the earliest in the timeline because they said people are still hiding from the radiation. That's why there's only robots out there.
All right, official timeline confirmed. Let's see if IGN can do something useful and like make an actual list. Just a list. I don't want to see I don't need a goddamn essay. I just need a fucking chart. You Jesus Christ. Let's see. I don't need an explanation. I just need a list. I'll say, come on. There we go. All right. Let us make that go away. And of course, the GOAT on the screen, the man, the myth, the legend. So 2077 is the Great War. That's the opening stuff at the beginning. So Fallout 76. There you go. The original Fallout 1, 2161. Fallout 2. Fallout 3 is in 2277.
Okay, so the Fallout show is the latest in the timeline.
So, okay, there we go. That's better. Shit. Fallout 3, then comes New Vegas, then Fallout 4, and then boom, 2296. There we go.
Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna share this with you real quick because while you're doing that, I'm searching STL files for stuff to print because I'm bored and want to print stuff.
Oh,
I found something that you're actually gonna genuinely like this. So give me a second.
Time's up.
Excuse me. There you go.
I can't see. That's Jinx.
Yeah, I can print you a Jinx person.
Hold the control key down and scroll your mouse wheel up, please. Control,
hold on. I'm on the wrong wheel. I'm on the wrong screen. Hold on.
Monitor. It's not working. Ooh. I'd have to paint that though. I like Steve's idea.
Oh, I saw the STL file. I thought you would like that because you know how much you're a fan of.
I am a bit of a fan of Jinx. Silco. I wonder if they have a model for Silco. Silco's awesome, bad guy. One of the things that Paludan had brought up, the idea, like, what is the ghoul taking to keep his
radiation
feral nature in check? Is it Radaway?
No, it's not Radaway. I don't think. Because Radaway is like anti-radiation, which they thrive off radiation. So
what is it what's in the vial though?
I mean, it could be concentrated radiation.
Oh, good
I don't
Lord.
know.
Would that be something?
Probably. I mean, it's Fallout. They didn't really say what it was, so I don't know. And I don't remember ever really like. I usually if I see ghouls, I kill them. Even if they talk, sometimes they shoot at me. So.
Wait, TV show. How do you feel about the ghoul drug? Okay. Becoming a ghoul via a drug has precedent in Fallout lore. It happens in Fallout 4 twice.
No, wait. They're talking about the guy who got turned into a ghoul because that crack doctor gave him fucking turned him into a ghoul in exchange to heal his foot.
That was kind of funny.
Oh no, yeah. I thought it was gonna be his own piss. Honestly, I thought he was trying to trick him into drinking piss, like he had done the other guy.
The golden rule.
In an earlier scene, like didn't he like
always be sidetracked by some bullshit? Sorry, I love that line.
So Maximus's fake squire got turned into a ghoul because Maximus crushed his foot with the power armor.
Mm-hmm.
He should not have been able to walk on that foot. I don't care how much he thought he was enduring. That foot could hold no weight.
If you look at this as a video game, it all makes sense because your foot can be crippled in Fallout.
I know. I know,
So
I know, but in really in non-game
I
world,
got to
like
use the. Hey,
his,
yo,
you got a
I have
what?
to use I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Was that English?
What?
You were
I'll be right back.
yeah. But yes, Penny, whatever. Yes, radiation does heal ghouls. And I'm pretty sure they feed off that, and that's what makes them immortal, if I'm not mistaken. Like they can be killed clearly, but they can't die from old age, as far as I know. Um, I mean, I don't really know Blip Ob- Oblivion. I don't really know. I haven't played Fallout 2 or 1, so I I don't know the lore from that, and I didn't play Fallout 76 or not 76, New Vegas. I only played Fallout 3, 4, and 76. So the lore from other games is alluded to me, so I don't know what retcons they made. As far as I know, all I know is they just kept going with the show or going with the series because I feel 'cause every game, as far as I know, is its own little world. Like it's basically it's an anthology series, but with games. No, I mean, yes, Joshua, I have watched Fallout. I mean, not Fallout, fuck, Arcane. I didn't watch the last 2 episodes though. I think
Last 2 episodes of
because
what? You didn't watch the last 2 episodes of Arcane?
yes,
Oh, fuck you. You must rectify that. Do, 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 do.
but
Arcane, the actor playing Lucy is the same person. Yes, you are correct, Joshua. No, but ESG does. Side of the trash.
oh, and Sanguine, no, hell no, they're not gonna let you. They might let you play as a ghoul, but definitely not a super mutant. That I'm pretty sure they're gonna just keep it human. Most, I don't think Fallout has ever let you play anything besides a human. Now, I
What
mean, only
in
other
the fuck did I miss while what? Joshua? Joshua, you okay? What are we
I mean,
fisting?
are any of us okay?
Not really. No.
I mean, they're here
Uh,
listening to us, so they must really
Oblivion,
not
how
be.
you doing? Do 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 do. Down here, but each game has bits of prior games sprinkled in. Okay, so where were we?
Well, I was saying that so they're here listening to us, so clearly they're not okay.
This is true. Did I say something? I don't know. What did I say?
I don't know. Last thing I heard, you said you had to go take a piss.
So, I think, like I said, I think Maximus is going to have a redemption arc. Lucy, and of course, the ghoul going after his family. Where's my fucking family? You got to wait and see how that goes.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
just,
I would assume that his wife is in a cryo vat with the
wouldn't
rest of the
surprise
higher
me.
ups.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm
What?
gonna have to go back and watch it. Is Betty in any of the like? Is she in the background somewhere in some of
I
the older?
think she was one of the people who like was serving drinks, but like she's just an older
Oh,
version because like we don't know how long she's been like out of her cryo vat.
yeah. I'm pretty sure season 2 got greenlit. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it.
Oh,
They just keep doing the same shit they did. I think firmly believe they paid enough respect to the franchise, unlike Halo,
also, I liked how
unlike Gamma,
Cooper,
unlike
like he took advantage of the armor, like fuck ups from the T1 armors, and just like
yeah, he had knowledge. I heard somebody complaining about He's barely able to do anything. Like his ability against Maximus, and then all of a sudden he just finds the cheat code and blows them all up to nothing. It's like
He wasn't really trying with Maximus, I feel.
I don't think he was either.
I think he realized that the dude was an idiot. It's like he was like, you really don't know, because he commented. He said, "Is this your first time driving that thing?"
Yeah. I gotta sneeze. Hold on.
Zoom tight.
Joshua, are you? No, I already sneezed. I am not gonna sneeze on fucking the microphone. Okay, I am not gonna sneeze.
Damn it! I was hoping to stop your sneeze.
Oh hell no. Why is everyone talking about He-Man characters?
I don't know.
Fisto is a He-Man character.
Okay, I mean, I didn't watch the original He-Man.
No training. Oh, here we go. No training should have resulted in injury. He did practice before he did anything, right?
I mean, I guess. I mean, he could have had prior knowledge of the suit. I don't know. Like he could have. I assume they train. They give some. They get some. They have to know something about the suits because they have to be able to fix their knight's armor if something happens to it.
Oh God, I can't sneeze again. There's a character in New Vegas called Fisto. Well, isn't that lovely? Okay. Hunty's horny for Henry Cavill.
I mean, to be fair, 90% of the population is.
Yeah, the other 10% are lying. Oh shit.
I was that I'm surprised. I mean, I guess they're really keeping it a secret that they haven't they haven't even used the Deadpool 3 trailer to reveal Henry Cavill's new role in Marvel. Is it confirmed he's going to be in the Deadpool movie, or is it just going to be another Marvel project?
Massive speculation. Oh. I think it's just going to be a one-off, but what kind of speculation? That's not just Fallout. What sort of speculation do we have for the next season? Obviously, they're going to New Vegas. Lucy and the Ghoul are teaming up
because they have a common enemy, which is her father.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think is going to happen? Oh God, her brother. There are so many fucking story arcs going on.
Yeah.
Holy shit, the vaults.
Her brother going. I think she might go back to the vault with the Ghoul, and then she might release her brother.
That would be interesting.
I feel like that's the first place they would. Common sense would dictate that's the first place they would look.
I just want to. Apparently, fisting is infecting everyone's brain. I think Cavill is expecting his fist kid soon. Okay.
I mean, like I said, logic would dictate that is the first place they would go look is back at her vault.
So we'll have to see where it goes. Again, bottom line is I like the show. I know what you meant, Penny. I'm still gonna poke fun. Oh, good Lord. I don't like that look of not Rogue, fucking Storm. I like the show. Watch it if you haven't already. I think Fallout is good enough. If that makes any sense. It's not a perfect show. I don't mind the way it ended. People were like thinking about the fusion energy. It was like,
okay, it's a new energy source. So what?
It's an energy source, but how did it light everything up?
Oh yeah, I asked that question too. Like, I don't know. Well, okay. So now it was never proven, but Nikola Tesla was able to find a way to make wireless electricity. It's
Wireless
theorized.
electricity.
Hold on, he found a way to like it was.
Mhm.
I can't remember the experiment, and they destroyed his research about it. That's why everybody's expect it's all speculation. He found a way to harness electricity from the air via like rods or something like that. I can't remember what it was. And then he would found a way to make electricity like transfer wirelessly into like electronical devices. But also because if a signal, if a signal is strong enough, electricity can still travel through the air and release electrons and so it's not impossible if this is a infinite energy source that it was throwing power towards everything, and then this is a society based around. I know this isn't it's a post-apocalyptic world, but it's still based on futuristic tech, more advanced tech that we have because it was. I believe in this universe, unless I'm wrong, in this universe, it's our timeline and the Fallout timeline split because people saw the power of the atom bomb during World War II and they started building on nuclear power because of how powerful nuclear power is.
A retro futurism.
I mean, again, I think it could be the way the technology works in that. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. It's science fiction, and I'm just gonna go with that. I mean, if they give us an explanation, cool. If not, I'll be fine with it just existing.
But bottom line, good show, good stuff. Moving on.
Yeah. I mean, is there anything else you want to discuss about it? Because I mean, there is. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we really just kind of just gave our opinions on, but didn't really delve into the episodes too much.
What would you like to delve into?
Well, what do you think? Like, I don't know. Like, what do you think's gonna happen with the ghoul guy? I think he's gonna come back, or I think his story's done.
Oh, the Squire.
Yeah.
I don't see why. I don't. Well, he knows if he comes back that the Brotherhood's going to kill him. He doesn't know anything else, so he's probably dead. That's probably not going to see him again. Their brother is trapped in the other vault with the brain, and the brain
is that dude who was like a fan of He was a fan of the Cooper.
No, not the fan. He was the no.
He was
Cooper.
He was a fan, but
the fan of Cooper
is
was
the father.
Lucy's dad. That's Lucy's dad.
Yeah, but they were both fans. He was just the head. He was the head of Vault-Tec.
Yeah. No, Penny, we're talking about the Wait. So the ghoul that we're not talking about the ghoul. We're not talking about Cooper. We're talking about the Squire that was turned into a ghoul. What's up, IMX mobs?
Okay, he got tricked.
Mr. House. I don't know who Mr. House is.
I do.
Everyone's been talking about it and how the show ruined his character or changed his character. Help me out here.
We didn't see his character though.
No, he was in the
No, he wasn't.
Apparently he was in that little round table discussion where
I mean, okay, before he died.
Yeah. And how one of the things that I saw was that he was very anti-Vault-Tec, like was not willing to work with them or something like that. You know anything about that?
So from what I know,
guys,
he's from Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, okay.
From what I know about Mr. House is that he tried to get one of the vault that was near his town because he was running New Vegas. The vault that was near them, the experiment was like the entire experiment for the vault was gambling based because like basically they're trying to see how the experiment was how much they can gamble, and so like he tried to steal the vault through gambling, and they wouldn't gamble their vault away, so he tricked people inside of the vault to help gamble their vault away. And then someone helped him. He ended up turning the vault into a casino hotel so that way he can keep making money. That's all I really know about him. He is an artificial intelligence, or he's the brain of one of the tech guys who got turned into the TV screen artificial intelligence or computer brain. I don't really know. I know very little. All I know is he is part of the New Vegas series,
I need to play
and
New Vegas. I need to play New Vegas. I've heard nonstop good things about it. So
I have never played it.
everybody's gonna be upset.
I've played most of the Fallout games, so
I played 1 and 2. I played 3 and a little bit of 4.
okay. Well, not most. I've played
I just
less than half.
like the setting. That's my main thing. I love the setting, the post-apocalyptic setting. I always loved it, and I think the show captured it.
Oh yeah, it captured it really well. Like I feel like I said before, it legit felt like a Fallout game that was turned into a TV show. Like someone was just skipping all the traveling and the side quests, even though there were side quests. I feel like we were just watching basically the cutscenes or the dialogue moments of a Fallout game.
We got to wait and see what happens to her brother. Wait and see how. Okay, so 31, 32, and 33. She's from 33, right?
Lucy?
Lucy's from 33 or 32?
Yes. 33. Okay. She was born in 33.
Born in 33. Vault 32 is where is the one with the Raiders, and that's where everybody else is from, right? And 31 is the cryotubes.
Well, 32 we never met any of the people from the original Vault. Like 32. They were all dead by the time the Raiders got.
Okay. Because I kept.
Well, no, they were dead before the Raiders got there.
Yeah.
Because I think they did. I think they found out about. I think from what the writing on the wall, what the blood was saying, it's like the residents found out what the Vaults were, and they ended up going mad and killed each other, which happens a lot actually throughout the whole series.
I was kind of correct about Lucy's mom, sort of.
What?
She was still there.
Oh yeah, she was a ghoul.
Oopsie.
Yeah, her dad killed her and the entire city when he dropped bombs and turned Lucy's mother into a ghoul.
Yeah. So Lucy was in Shady Sands. Kaboom.
Well, I think he pulled her out of it before he dropped the bomb. Mm-hmm. He being her father, obviously.
Yeah.
For those who didn't catch that.
I did notice that, Sanguine, and that's just fucking dumb. But I can just, if I want it, I mean, I can grab it on, I think it's free on Xbox Game Pass.
But I mean, yeah, it really, like I said, it really did feel like a Fallout game was turned. We were just watching like all the dialogue moments instead of like a little bit of gameplay here and there.
And that's perfectly fine with me.
I really don't. I mean, I'm not so invested in the Fallout lore that I know everything about Fallout, but I wasn't really disappointed with the show. I had fun watching it, and it made me want to play the games that I've already played again. Like I'm replaying through Fallout 4.
Yep. So, ultimately, 2 thumbs, way up. I've been waking up entirely too fucking early this week. Oh God.
Yeah, we were playing D&D pretty late last night, and when I got up this morning, I was like, I don't want to get up and go to work, but I have to.
What's up, Dustin? All right. I missed a few things. Dustin, IMX Mob. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Oblivion and Byron of Sidious. Howdy. Glad y'all could come hang out. It's always fun. We're going to talk a little bit about X-Men 97 because my brain is malfunctioning.
Well, no, it functions?
Shut up. I'm going to end up playing Stellar Blade because all the nonsense going around, all the costumes. We're going to talk about Stellar Blade in a little bit. I'm going to end up having to play this game because it looks a lot more interesting than that little itty bitty, not itty bitty titty committee, that tiny little slice of a demo that they released. It looks so much more than that. Like people have already been showing off different things, and it's just like I'm going to end up getting this game sooner rather than later. But what are your thoughts on this latest episode of X-Men 97?
I feel like they're definitely leading up to a bigger episode. So far, I am enjoying
That's
it.
pretty fucking obvious.
Yeah, well, this felt like a better filler episode than the filler episode we got prior.
I like Rogue going ballistic.
Oh yeah,
a
I was like,
scorned woman, not a scorned woman, but well, I guess maybe so.
and
Well,
like you know what sucks is
going on a rampage.
it's not that it sucks, but like they introduced Captain America in this episode. It's like that man does not have a
Briefly.
tracker on his shield. By the way, he's got to go find that.
That was kind of rough at what she did there. It's like, really, Rogue, why you wouldn't
Like
do that?
that's just a metal shield. Like so Captain America and Rogue were hunting the same guy. Rogue was doing it for obviously for vengeful reasons. For vengeance. Cap was doing it because the U.S. government ordered him to, or the Avengers were looking for him. Someone had Cap looking for the guy, and they both met. Rogue took his shield from him because let's be honestly, if Rogue really wanted to, she could probably kill Captain America. In all honesty, she is a lot stronger than him.
Stronger,
has more
faster,
superpower, and if she just touches him,
his power. Yeah.
Ouch. Like this isn't like one of those moments where like, oh, MCU. No. Rogue could legit probably kill Cap if she wanted to. She is a dangerous fucking mutant.
Rogue's a badass and love it.
Yes. So she, instead of fighting Cap, she's like, you know what? I'm just going to fucking distract you. Flew into the air, took his shield, and hucked it into the mountain range. Cap has to go look for that shield now. That's not true. Rogue can't kill Deadpool, can't kill Wolverine, can't kill the Hulk. There is a limit to how much she can absorb, by the way. Yeah. She tried to, so in World War Hulk, she tried to absorb, she grabbed the Hulk's head, trying to stop him from beating the X-Men because he was trying to get to Charles Xavier. Because Charles Xavier was part of the Illuminati, who sent him off into space.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and the Hulk's gamma power overtaxed her and knocked her out. She couldn't handle the gamma radiation that he was putting out because he was in World Breaker mode, or he was close to World Breaker mode. Point is, there is a limit to what she can do, but against someone like Cap, now unless she caught Tony off guard, I'm sure Tony has a suit that could probably deal with Rogue.
Well, she would have to break through Tony's suit to get to him. That's the whole thing.
And he's got suits on standby waiting in case it breaks. So I mean, it's difficult to say, but I do believe like even for a super soldier like Cap, she could probably take Cap. I mean, he would put up a fight for sure. He's not going down without one, but I think ultimately in the end, Rogue's powers would wear him down, and she would probably kill him. But she's not trying to kill Cap. She just basically just distracted him. So she took his shield and, like I said, hucked it into the Netherlands. And I thought that was kind of funny, but also a dick move because he does not have a tracker. And it's just funny to think about Cap like scoping the mountains for his fucking shield, and it makes me laugh a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So Byron Sidious has quick clarification on Rogue's abilities. She can only absorb from mutants. No.
No.
Absorbed.
She absorbed the Hulk's power, and she also absorbed the reason why she can fly and has super strength is because she was in a fight with Carol Danvers, Miss Marvel, back when she was Miss Marvel,
the original.
The original Miss Marvel, and she held on to her for so long. She absorbed the cosmic radiation, and it changed Rogue's body into the point where it made a permanent change. She's not as powerful as Captain Marvel, but she has a fraction of her power. That's why she can fly, and she can't use the binary mode though, or the
okay, that was Carol Danvers. All right.
Yes, it was Carol Danvers.
No, I was just checking. And apparently,
can't
she
u-
can absorb a doctor's ability to perform.
Yes, she absorbs memories as well when she
Yeah,
touches
that
you.
too.
So
No.
not only does she get your
Mm.
power, she gets your experience, so she automatically knows how to use it. No, the Hulk is not a mutant, Hunty. There's a difference. So there's mutants and there's mutates. What mutates are is what like the Hulk, Spider-Man, Captain America is basically these people have the mutant gene in them, but they didn't the catalyst for their powers didn't come naturally. That's what mutants are. They were born with everybody that has powers usually has the mutant gene inside of them. But if because the mutants are it occurs during puberty naturally. The Hulk's his powers came through gamma radiation, which he already had the mutant gene inside of him. So it was triggered when he got exposed to the gamma bomb. Cap was the super soldier serum. Spider-Man was the radioactive spider. So, and people who were born naturally with their powers that don't develop later, like Thor. Thor was born with his powers, but he is not a mutant because they didn't develop as he was like when he came into puberty. That was he was born with that innately. I hope that if that clarifies things. But the Hulk is a mutate, not a mutant. That's why the X-Men don't consider him or anyone who has powers to be like one of them. So like the Fantastic Four, they're all mutates because they all house the mutant gene. There's my Marvel rant. Not rant, but like
Rant.
not rant.
You don't know what a
Exposition.
rant is. Logan's Wolverine was a science experiment. Thor's Asgardian physiology. Da, 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 da.
I mean, yes, Logan was a science experiment, but he was still a mutant.
All hell would break loose.
She'd get her telepathic powers, but she wouldn't get the Phoenix Force. The Phoenix Force is a living entity who chooses who has its power.
So what else happened?
We're gonna save the last scene for last. I feel like we should save that for last.
So, funeral for Gambit,
Which was nice. I feel like Kurt did a good eulogy.
The scene with Rogue and Kurt, I cared.
Well, whenever he found her.
Yeah. And Rogue just broke down. It's like, oh, okay. I cared. I like that.
Well, this show's making you care about the characters.
It is. Oh, it feels good. Ah.
Like I said, if Marvel keeps doing shit like this,
I just remembered something. Oh, God.
What?
The heavy-handed allegory.
Which part?
Telling mom he's a mutant.
Oh yeah, but that's been the whole allegory this entire series.
I know, but Jesus Christ, how? Like, okay,
they're not beating me. They're not beating you over the head with it. It's
damn close to it. Good Lord, and so Jubilee goes with fucking
Sunspot
to finally confess to mom.
He's a mutant.
Okay, so here's the whole thing. This is fucking Hallmark Schoolhouse afternoon special fucking level of writing. And I think that might be my number one problem with it. It's cliche, stereotypical afternoon special writing. Okay. Not the rest, not the entire show. Just
it feels like a sitcom episode.
It's worse than school afternoon bullshit. You know, those little specials they had on school afternoon that kids could watch that just, that like, I don't know how to fucking describe it, but it's cliche. It's fucking cliche. Like turned up to 11. The whole thing with Jubilee going with Sunspot to go come out of the closet to mom, I'm a mutant. And of course, mom and dad, they already know. A mother knows, son. And
Well,
I'm
she
so
also
glad.
said that
And I'm
the
so
reason why
glad.
she told him was like, we had ever since you hit puberty, we've had 3 houses catch on fire.
Oh God. And well, we had to let you come, we had to let you tell us on your own. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I don't have a problem with what they did.
Coming out stories?
It's a fucking coming out story, but Jesus Christ, can you be so it was too cliche for me. It was just, yes. I just 1990s. This was fucking 1990s, coming out of the closet. I have a friend. My friend is here to help me along and to be that strength for me. But we're a rich family and we can't let anyone know that you're gay. I mean, that you're a mutant, because it would look bad in PR.
I mean,
But
that
of
is
course we knew you were gay. I mean, of course we knew you were a mutant. Like, can you give me some better fucking writing than this, please? That's all I
I mean,
asked for.
they
Like,
gave you the rest of the episode.
yes, they do. But when a situation like this, I think it could have, I don't know, could it have been handled better? Did they have
No,
to fucking
I think
copy paste from every
mute.
other?
Look,
Now
no,
I'm
no,
just
no, no,
like,
no, no, no,
oh,
no, no, no.
Jesus.
Listen.
Ugh.
X-Men has always been an allegory. It fits the bill.
It's been you look. I'm not even going there, because you will have 100 different people. Do whatever you like for
I
people who
don't care.
haven't fit in.
It didn't fuck with the story really.
No, it didn't
It
fuck with
doesn't.
the story, but God, it was just like, really,
It didn't affect the
really.
episode for me. I didn't care enough to where it didn't bother me. The episode was still very good. I
Yes,
find because
take
I
that.
mean,
Take any scenes, any story arcs with Jubilee and fucking Sunspot. Take it out. Just like figure out something better.
and Rogue is learning that
Rogue
she has an issue killing people.
Oh my God. And neither does the other guy. That we'll talk about, who's helping Mr. Sinister or Sinestro. What the fuck is his name?
Mr. Sinister.
Sinestro is the Yellow Lantern Corps, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Sinestro, Yellow Lantern. Totally different series. That's DC?
That's DC.
Dead Company. Sinestro. Or Mr. Sinister. God damn it.
It's Mr. Sinister.
Mr. Sinister.
Oh, hang on. I will be right back.
I'm sorry. I was hoping for just a better handling of that whole story. It's almost like you could see it coming from 4 episodes ago, as soon as they introduced Sunspot and mentioned that his parents don't know. His parents don't know. You just look at it and go, oh, okay, so this is going to be the cliche, typical gay coming out of the closet party. That's what this storyline is going to be. And despite hoping beyond hope that I was wrong, nope, right, 100%, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that's the direction they decided to go with it. It's just like, why? Like, I don't know. When you hope for something more, especially because the rest of the episodes are well done. Taking essentially a storytelling trope, a legitimately tiresome storytelling trope, and inserting it into this was just like, you need to do better. Why would you do that? You have all this other good writing, decent writing, and payoffs and tie-ins. What tie-ins? What the fuck am I talking about? Just all this better writing surrounding a cliche, overdone trope in storytelling. I was a little disappointed. I was hoping for more, but this is what they gave. Okay, sure. Now mommy and daddy are bad guys because they want their mutant son to hide back in the closet because, oh, it would look really bad if come on. Comparing that story arc to the rest of it, it makes it look even worse. Belch. So yeah, tiresome trope. Could have done better. Other than that, I don't know. Where'd Hoshi go?
I told you I was coming right back.
I know. I was trying to just ramble a little bit longer to elaborate. Elaborate.
Yeah, I
You
heard
just
you
made the
ranting.
list. So, where are we in the story? So,
It's all right.
the
I heard you
funeral.
ranting. So
The funeral. Rogue going on a revenge spree, tossing Cap's shield out into the fucking Andes Mountains. Like, really? Thanks. I don't care if it wasn't the Andes Mountains. I could have said the Rocky Mountains, but either way, it doesn't matter.
you said, "Oh, you need this."
She goes to
I
find
don't. I don't
Travis.
need this.
I don't need this. Whee! So then she goes to, well, let's see. Oh, they find more people in Genosha.
Oh, we also did get to see General Ross and as well as Captain America, like some other non Marvel characters, like non
non-X-Men characters. Your not so typical X-Men characters. Cleaning up on Genosha. Beast was not happy with the reporter, which is like, it's very odd.
Well, I think the grief of what humans have done to him or his people is getting to him.
I think it's getting to a lot of them, which kind of makes me wonder. It's like okay,
they're at their limit with what dealing with humans. Like,
so where is that? Like, where is that mindset going to take this story?
not 100% sure, honestly.
Um,
I think they're gonna. I think Charles is gonna come in and help, not save the day, but damn near come in and save the day because
like he always does. So Dustin's got a question. How often does that happen?
How often does what happen?
Somebody toss Captain America's shield.
Surprisingly, not as much as you would think.
He's able to keep hold of it a little bit in better. That'd be a good idea.
Well, as far as I know, Cap's brain, whenever he throws the shield, his brain is working on such a superhuman level that he does the math, like the trigonometry, to make it always come back to him. So he is doing math before he throws it, and make sure it always comes back.
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated?
I could be wrong on that, but I think I remember reading that like his brain does do like his brain because like the super soldier serum didn't just increase his strength; it increased to like it made him a peak human. So like his brain thinks faster than us, kind of like how like Quicksilver does. Which, by the way, we did technically get to see Quicksilver. Which I don't remember Morph ever getting people's powers because he turned into Quicksilver and was able to use super speed.
Oh god, I hate that. I every time I see Morph, I like him. I like his character less and less. He's the fucking plucky gay sidekick. Like,
but like
I want clarification on his mutant abilities. He changes into people, but gains their powers. Is that in the is that?
I don't know. I don't remember honestly. In all honesty, I do not remember.
Female Quicksilver.
I mean, as far as I know, we didn't see a female Quicksilver in this episode.
I think we're making a joke on Morph's behalf.
Oh,
let's see.
On Marvel topic though, apparently we are getting a second Silver Surfer. Oh, rumors we are getting a second Silver Surfer for the.
Stop spreading those rumors around. Yeah, that's been speculation for a little while. Speculation, rumor. Yeah. But we shall see.
I'm perfectly fine with because
I'm perfectly fine with with silver skinned, half naked Silver Surfer. But I'm sure Disney will screw that one up.
Well, I giving them briefs and a bra.
Oh, I'm sure they'll mess something up. We're talking about X-Men 97 now, Penny. We're talking about two good shows, fun shows. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. So So the rest of the X-Men show up on Genosha, and Scott and Jean go out to use psychic ability to go find more mutants, which they find, what's her name?
Emma Frost.
Emma Frost, who is able to, yes, Gambit's dead. Gambit is dead. Gambit's in the ground. They had the funeral for him at the beginning of the episode. Nightcrawler did the eulogy.
He died last episode.
Legitimately, they followed through with the funeral, which has, like, dude, what? Are you fucking kidding me? So, yeah.
What do you mean?
Why'd they kill Gambit, these motherfuckers? I like Gambit. Gambit's a cool character. Why would they kill him?
He'll come back. The thing about the X-Men, they don't stay dead.
No one's really gone. No one's ever really gone. The X-Men, the tensions are high versus the humans. So we got Scott popping off on live TV. Beast getting very irritated. Rogue going on her revenge spree. Who else is extremely upset? No. And of course, I'm sure Jubilee and Sunspot aren't going to be too happy after the meeting with Mommy. So everything's kind of going downhill. And of course, the mutant-human relationships are bottoming out. Typical X-Men story. I wouldn't say typical X-Men story, but an understandable X-Men story that I want to see how it plays out for sure. So how we keep proceeding. X-Men join up. The part with, like I had said before, the part with Rogue. Oh, Rogue going after Trask. Was that that was Trask, right?
Yes.
Which his ass got smothered. He's dead.
Correct.
Like, what knocked her ass out is apparently whatever influence Sinister has.
No, it's the technology that Bastion, who a character I've never heard of before until this episode.
We'll talk about him in a little bit because I did look him up. Oh, you want to talk about now? Bastion is a human Sentinel hybrid. The uber powerful. Yeah. It's not just a suit. It's a human Sentinel hybrid, which is apparently what the other guy became when Rogue dropped his ass off the building. That she's more than willing to do, but unfortunately, he didn't die.
Yeah, he came back and knocked her ass out with one punch.
And knocked everybody the fuck out until Cable shows up.
And like defragged him with a special grenade that was designed for them.
Electromagnetic pulse that knocked out the entire fucking city. It's like, okay. And of course, that's when Scott realizes, like, that's his son. That's Nathan. And apparently Cable's not too happy with his daddy. And it's like, we'll save the reunion for later, Dad. Sounded like some animosity in that voice. No.
I mean, I think he's probably holding some resentment for them, like, them
saving his life. Anyway, no, I know. Sending him to the future, abandoning him. Okay. So they're definitely weaving in the future past thing storyline from the X-Men that has been used quite a bit with Cable, of course, obviously. But the introduction of Bastion, I am curious about it. I'm going to look him up real quick. Because it is revealed that not everyone died on Genosha.
Yeah, with Emma Frost.
Well, yes, Emma Frost. Of course, Emma Frost didn't die. Recap explained. I don't want.
Are we getting to the end of the episode, like that part? So already.
What else is there to talk about before we get there?
I feel like something else happened. I just don't remember what.
Let's see. Rogue beating the shit out of everybody and tossing Captain America's shield across because she's meanie. Fighting the whatever dude was. Getting their ass kicked. Cable shows up. Let's see. Where's my damn? There it is. Let's see. Oh, that's too much. Let me just open up the video. Let's see. Give me a moment, folks. Who did Scott get? Huh? Previously on X-Men. Go in. How are you saying how did Scott get his powers? He just got them in puberty. He's a mutant.
Yeah, that's how all mutants get their powers.
Cable always had resentment to his parents because sent him to the future. Where he was stuck fighting a okay, good point. Let's see what we got.
I mean, I imagine he's not thrilled about it.
Funeral. Gay morph. Rogue beats everybody up. Talk with the president. Scott's pissed off.
Oh yeah, somehow Scott has. I guess if he is acting as the Charles Xavier at the moment, he would be like the person who would talk to the world leader.
Oh, God damn it.
What?
Oh, fucking media player. If I jump around too much, it's just fucking stupid. I don't know why it does this. I'm gonna fucking delete media player. Aggravating that shit. Really? All right. You get one more shot, motherfucker. Do. Let's go with that. I don't know what else. I'm trying to remember if anything else happened in the show. Scott versus Superman. Who can use their eyes? I like that one. Oh. What's up, Guy? I see Guy Thompson. Sorry. All I can think about is Galaxy Quest. Is there air? You don't know.
Actually, Dustin, Scott would be able to use his and Penny. Scott would be able to use his I-beams longer because he does not produce the I-beams. Superman's I-beams come from his stored solar energy that he gets from absorbing power from the sun. Scott's eyes are actually not, his lasers are not coming from him. His eyes are actually portals to an alternate dimension, or not a separate dimension, the Chaos Realm, I think it's called, where the god of that realm, Sidorak, is the god of chaos energy, and the energy the beams coming out of Cyclops' eyes are actually just the energy waves coming from that realm. So it's infinite energy that is just constantly there, where Superman's eye beams will run out. In fact, Superman using his heat vision drains his strength faster than actually using his because you can look at Superman like a battery. And his heat vision actually his heat vision drains him a lot faster than using his other powers. And I'm pretty sure Scott, if he just let the energy flow, the energy would keep his eyes open, keeping him where he didn't have to blink. I don't know. They never really make a whole blink. As far as I know, they didn't make a blink thing.
If you have lasers coming out of your eyes, do you need to worry about your eyes getting?
It's not lasers. It's chaos energy.
Oh God, whatever.
Coming from a god. By the way, the same god that well, it's not really a god. He's more like a demon. I don't know if Sidorak's a god or a demon. I think he's a demon. But Sidorak is the reason why Juggernaut has his powers. Juggernaut is not a mutant. He gets his powers from the Sidorak gem, which he embeds in his chest, and it gives him his powers. So Juggernaut draws his powers from the same place that Scott draws. Well, he doesn't draw his power. His eyes are literally just poor. He got the shit end of the mutant gene stuff, like, because his powers are not really powers. It just, I have portals for eyes. I don't think so. No, because Juggernaut can run for and the thing about the way Juggernaut's powers work is once he starts moving, he cannot be stopped. He has infinite momentum, which
the
is
irresistible force,
unstoppable force, meeting an immovable object. Because technically, He's not. It's weird because like he has been stopped. The Juggernaut has been stopped. Like the Hulk has stopped Juggernaut by clotheslining him, and Thor I think stopped Juggernaut by putting the hammer in his way, and Juggernaut couldn't run through the hammer because the hammer is considered an immovable object unless you're worthy. So it really honestly it just depends on the writer, which is usually what it always depends on. Which is one of the reasons why one of the things I don't like about comics is that it's always usually dependent on the writer.
Excuse me. Huh.
What?
The anti-mutant master of sentinels.
I mean, Thor has stopped Juggernaut. Hulk has stopped Juggernaut. Plenty of people have stopped Juggernaut.
I'm
So
a Juggernaut, bitch. So, yeah, nothing else happens in the episode. But so
okay, yeah, I'll let you reveal it since I went on another exposition of explaining how certain powers from certain characters works.
Oh, I mean, Magneto's not dead. Okay.
There you go, folks.
Reveal.
Magneto is still alive.
But the whole thing is Bastion. Where did he come from? Obviously, probably from the future, huh?
From the future.
The X-Men villain who blends man with machine and exercises total control over technology in his bid to eliminate mutant kind. Mutant hunting sentinels to mutant hating humans. Oh, the X-Men face, blah, blah, blah. So Bastion is the big bad guy at the end of the episode. And it's discovered that apparently somehow he's responsible for Magneto being alive. Can't wait to see how the fuck that happened. So...
Well, I mean, it could have just been he could have been using instead of an erasure beam, like a teleportation beam. No, mutants have been around since ancient Egypt.
Mutants were created because Stan Lee didn't want to have to come up with origin stories for all these superheroes. So, what makes a mutant? It's whatever the writer believes. And that's just all there is to it.
Well, I mean, canonically,
at least for me. No,
canonically,
Stan Lee said, I didn't feel like coming up with origin stories for everybody. So, hey, he made it an X gene or whatever it is. Gentleman in Castlevania fame, the voice for Bastion, I looked it up because his voice really sounded fucking familiar. Voice of Bastion, X-Men 97. This Theo James. His name is Theo James, and I don't know why. It sounded like there was something in his voice that kind of sounded almost like Nathan Fillion, but it's not Nathan Fillion. I looked up the guy's, I guess his IMDb or his voice acting chops or whatever, and I don't recognize him from anything.
And Steve, that is technically not true. Oh, I do
Black
believe
Girl Magic. What?
Ultron would destroy the Borg. And why'd you just yell? Oh, I see. Steve's other comment. No, I think Ultron would actually defeat the Borg pretty heavily handed. Because Ultron is basically
Ultron be able to infect the Borg hive mind?
Yes, with the Ultron virus.
Yeah.
He would assimilate the Borg, basically. I'm pretty sure he would. But that is a debate that, you know, I'm sure many people have had.
I feel like Theo James, I feel like I recognize his voice from somewhere, but I just don't know. But like I said, I could just be mistaken it for thinking he's somebody else. Ultron's got Robo AIDS. So how, like, the X-Men, current day X-Men are not going to be able to beat this guy without Cable, obviously. So I guess that's why he's traveling back in time to make sure all the shit doesn't go south.
Yes, probably. That's typically what he does. He is a time traveler who fucks with the timeline quite a bit.
Let's see. But where is the story going? See, this is the good thing. You got to every week a weekly show, weekly release that they should have done with Fallout, because there'd have been a lot more to talk about, little different things. But now, whatever. But now we do have X-Men to talk about. Oh, guess what comes out tomorrow?
Stuff.
The End of My Fucking Soul. That's what comes out tomorrow.
Velma. Am I right? Is it Velma?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Have fun with that. I'm
Oh
not watching
my
that.
God. Velma season 2 comes out tomorrow night. I might have to play Stellar Blade. I might have to pick that up. Oh my God.
I still have to finish Final Fantasy VII and Dragon's Dogma, so I have other shit to do.
Uh-oh. Borg wins every time.
How about that? Ultron deals with bigger threats than the Borg on a daily basis, not a daily basis, but on a more average basis. Like, he has to put up with beings like that have much that can end the universe with a snap of their fingers. Not just Galactus, but I mean not just Thanos, but like Galactus. He has also defeated Cosmic Iron Man, I think, as well.
People
No,
will
no.
never hate Scooby-Doo. People will simply hate Mindy Kaling and her version of that monstrosity, but people will never hate Scooby-Doo. Don't hate watch it. They're not going to get any numbers from me. But the whole thing is why would I watch? What's going to be worse, Velma or Acolyte? Velma. Velma is going to be worse than Acolyte, hands down. But I watched season 2. I already watched season 1. So in for a penny, in for a pound. But yeah, sorry. What? I was made to suffer.
Also, Ultron already took over a planet, and he had in the comics he does have his own planet already full of Ultrons. Like, so he is just as big as the Borg as well. So like, but honestly, I think if Ultron gets the Ultron virus into the Borg, I'm pretty sure that's game. Because I don't think, as far as I know, any machines have ever been able to really resist. He was able to infect a highly advanced robot race and took over their planet. I think they were like an allegory for the Borg in the comics. And he was able to basically take over that whole planet. And he has his own Genosa, basically. I'm like 90% sure that happened. I remember reading it a long time ago in the comics, but I'm pretty sure Ultron would defeat the Borg. I have to look up feats that Ultron has, but I'm leaning like 85 to 90% sure that Ultron would defeat the Borg. And again, who knows? It's really all depends on the writers and if that ever happened. If that ever happened, honestly, it probably would end in a tie. Let's be honest.
And then a tie, or they just merge together and become one. If
Well,
they
that
merge
was
together and become
that
one,
was
who would the personality? Like which one? I guess they would have to depend on the more dominant personality. In which case,
they would probably
don't become. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, they would probably just merge into one more, kind of like how the Dragon Ball Z fusions work. But also, if you ever played Marvel vs. Capcom 4, that's basically what happened is that Sigma and Ultron decided to work together and they combined their viruses and they became one consciousness. They put us because they're machines and they're not people dealing with like insecurities of who needs to be in charge. They're like, hey, we both agree upon this. We're both machines that have the same goals and we're capable of achieving those goals. They just merged their consciousness into one and put they just basically killed themselves to make a new entity, and it didn't hesitate to do that because machines typically that's how that kind of shit works. As far they don't have the fear of oh, my life's ending. No, they understand that the program dictates this is for the greater good of their cause, so they're all for it.
Ultra Borg. What about Ultra Borg? That'd be good. Ultra Borg. How would the X-Men deal with the Dominion? Who are the Dominion and the Jim Harder?
I don't
Jim
know.
Hadar. Dustin, you're breaking up. We don't know what you're talking about. My brain's melting. Yeah, Kilter doesn't like to think about Mindy Kaling. She's a twat, ideological cunt, trying to ruin people's childhoods. What do we have going on?
At least she
What do
didn't
you
ruin
think?
The Office. The Office was good, whether she was in it or not. So, anyway, continue.
What am I continuing on?
You said you were out to ask me a question.
I was.
You said, "What do you think?" And then I believe
what do we think about the rest of the? Well, let's finish off the episode.
What about it?
I don't know. I am genuinely liking. I'm sorry, it's been a long week, and it's only Wednesday. Don't you love that shit? So I got 2 more fucking days left of a bunch of nonsense. Why? Okay, we're done with that. So somebody brought up the whole thing is like, don't hate watch this, don't hate watch that. Most content creators, especially the ones who are tired of the ideological bullshit, twat or twat. I prefer twat. I say twat because it's funnier for me. But no, most content creators, they like to go see shows with Captain Jack Sparrow. So the idea that all this hate watching, you're giving them ratings, like, no, the fuck we're not. Trust me, they're not getting any numbers. I have HBO Max, and I didn't watch that shit on my TV. But unfortunately, in for a penny, in for a pound. It's one of those things like a train wreck. Is like, can it possibly get any worse? Could season 2 of Velma possibly be any worse than season 1? Chances are the answer is a resounding yes. But you said you watched the video that popped out earlier, right?
Yes.
The idea that simply having a video or making a list and checking it twice, gonna find out. I find this absolutely, I don't know how to describe.
You can't help yourself with that, can you?
It's just so fucking mind-boggling. It's not gas. It's the gaslight. I don't know if it's projection.
I'm saying you can't help yourself but sing that little tune every time you say that phrase.
Yeah, I know. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Cub Brutus Rambo's coming for you. Anyway, I'm gonna make a song. No, I'm not gonna make a song. Making a list of games where a particular company's involved, and like the tweet that came out talking about this new game, Zao. Games on Sweet Baby Ink Detective Curator page. Remember to vote with your wallet. And the across the board hate for this post. You're just racist. It's hard to see that it's not racist. Racist this, racist that. Oh, you don't like it because the main character is black. It's like nobody brought up race of the character. Nobody brought up race of the developer. That's all. That's them. So that's you claiming it's like a black man made a video game. So why does that protect him from criticism? I don't understand this protected class thing. Like, well, you can't criticize them. They're LGBTQ plus LMNOP or whatever, or they're black, or they're brown, or they're orange, or they're green, and one-eyed, one-hair, a flying purple fucking people eater. What the hell makes your demographic protected from criticism? And I think that's one of the main problems I have with all this bullshit. The idea that, oh, if the protagonist is black and you don't like the game, it's because you're racist. Oh, the developer's black. It's an indie game. You shouldn't be attacking them. They made something new. You're not allowed to criticize their decision-making. No.
Okay, whatever you're talking about this time, you must have just posted this video because I haven't watched this video.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Oh, let's go on a fun little journey, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
Like
this is
the
a
last,
problem.
I think
I'm
the
just gonna
last. Let's see.
fucking
Hold on,
share the screen because
let
there's
me see
so
the
much goddamn bullshit. So this
let me
is the
see.
tea.
Hold on, the last video I watched of yours. I can tell you right now. I can pull
No,
up
I like
YouTube.
quite literally. I pumped that motherfucker out today because I was so pissed. I
You
mean,
know,
I
the
like okay.
last
So
video I watched of yours was
you can't
Ubisoft appears
criticize
to
the
double
golden
down,
cow.
focus on checkbox ideology that ruins
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
You released that
Fuck the
9
golden
hours
cow.
ago.
I released this one 3 hours ago. So
Yeah.
Cabrutus Rambo, the oh so wonderful Cabrutus Rambo, the Brazilian who was attacked by Sweet Baby Inc. employees simply for making a list and checking it twice and finding out if you're naughty or nice. I guess this is the voice that everyone is talking about. I think I just kind of got this from the horny bot from not horny bot. What the what's the robot? One of the robots from fucking Futurama. The one that sits around in the indulgence and all those things. But yeah, he made the list. Sweet Baby Inc. detected. That's all he did. He made a list of games that this consulting company is part of, and he's been attacked left, right, and center. Well, this lovely little game came out today. Zao. This game was created by Kenyan born, I don't know if Hedonism bot. Thank you, Steve. The developer's a black dude from Kenya who decided, and of course, apparently, this game is inspired by him trying to deal with the death of his father. These are two things that are fucking meaningless in the grand scheme of the video games. I'm sorry for your loss, but that doesn't protect you from criticism. I am sorry. So all this post, this is the post right here.
I mean, it just says Sweet Baby worked on the game.
That's
That's
it.
all it's-
Doug, where are you? Doug, I missed you, Doug. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? I was thinking about you the other day for sure, my little benefactor. Sweet Baby ruins Spider-Man 2. Again, people will argue one way or another. Ruins Suicide Squad. Absolutely no denying that. I don't know. So here's my whole thing. We can't prove one way or another whether or not they ruined these games, right? So therefore, I try to stay away from saying that. However, what I can say is that game was shit. Suicide Squad was shit. What other games are they involved in? So I'm going to avoid those.
God of
Is
War
it
was not shit.
necessarily is it
defend-
necessarily their fault? I don't know. Do
I'm
I
just gonna
want
say
to put
this.
what?
I'm just gonna say that God of War was not shit.
A lot. Well, some again, everybody's got their own opinions and whatever. But my whole thing is like, okay, well, I'm going to avoid games that they're involved with. Either way, because that's just it. I'm going to avoid the games, and that's what this list is for: information, knowledge for the customer. Thank you, Doug. Thank you again, as always, Doug. But yes, that's all this is. Remember to vote with your wallet. And then every single thing, a black man made a video game about African culture and employed the assistance of a DEI consulting group in Canada about Kenyan culture. Help that make sense. But anyway, just admit already, you just don't want black voices or stories at all. Fuck off. Eat a dick. And of course, the group is always make your own thing. Well, he did. Cool, he did. But he employed the assistance of Sweet Baby Inc. And this is another thing. We shout DEI. People still want to shout DEI. Show me where this show me where the DEI is on this thing. Right? There's just so much shit. Let's see. Where is it? There was something else. Right. Let me hide that for a minute. I want to find the fun stuff, the absolute just. Let's see. Thinking a game with Kenyan culture created by a man of Kenyan descent is DEI. Nobody said that, you ignorant chuckle fuck. That's what's so frustrating. Again, that is textbook straw man argument. Like, SBI is involved with the game. That's all anybody cares about. I'm sorry the guy lost his father. It's tragic.
So because the guy, all the dude did from the base, just a brass tacks. Guy put the game on the list.
Put the game on the list. And people are calling everybody racist because the main character's black and the developer's black. but obviously you're racist because you don't want black characters in your video games. What?
I mean, I did like Prototype 1 better than a Prototype 2, but I still enjoyed Prototype 2, even though you played as a black guy and as the main character.
Oh, that's another video.
What?
Huh?
What?
Oh,
What is?
just more fucking Stellar Blade stuff. Huh? Let's see. Okay. Trying to find this. Let's see. Batman, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Same thing. Because there was one of them that was just an absolute, just, it was a beautiful thing. No, Gamergate, fuck off. Let's see. Mighty Keef. Oh, using words you don't know the meaning of. Yeah, well, you don't know the meaning of any of the shit you're saying, Mighty Keef. The number of people getting, like, I think the number one problem happening right now is you have people who, you have channels who are fighting for the same thing, arguing with each other. Like there's too much infighting going on with people who should be on the same side, fighting for the same thing, arguing for the same thing, but we're gonna sit there and fight amongst ourselves because one, hello, my good Wicked Island. What is this? Whatever it is, I need to get a new mouse. Okay, I'm gonna make it as well. Understand why is it so difficult to find shit after fucking one day? Actually, 3 hours. Can't find shit.
Because the internet moves at a lot faster than you do.
It's fucking Twitter. That's,
I mean, you could always start saving.
Look, I am very much aware that. Oh,
I mean, you could put a little bit of more effort in to finding these things, like to saving these things so you can use them for later.
Bookmark. Yes, I know it has bookmarks. Leave me alone. What the hell is that? Oh. I need the next episode of The Amazing Digital Circus, and I need it yesterday. If you don't know what The Amazing Digital Circus is,
we talked about this. I know what it is. I watched the first episode. Just because I didn't respond doesn't mean I didn't watch it. It wasn't bad. It's not. I'm not as big as a fan. It's good. It's not like
I thought it was fucking fantastic. Oh,
didn't really say it wasn't.
Let's see. The response to this game's release and people. So, I mean, everything going on is people missing the entire point. 100% missing the entire point.
People love to fight, dude, and they see this guy, Cabrutus. I think you said his name is.
Yeah, Cabrutus Rambo.
He is on the other side. He is on the other side of not the spectrum, but the other side of. He's on the other side of the fence from them, so that naturally makes him their enemy. That's just modern day politics and people bitching to bitch for you. There's really, honestly, all we can really do is, as individuals, not get involved with that and just choose what we want to play and what we don't want to play. If you don't like the fact that a developer or a consultant company worked on something, then don't play the game.
Yeah,
that's basically it. But there's no reason to get political about it. There's no reason to get so worked up over all this stuff. Honestly, in my opinion, we just like it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. Like, sure, I don't mind that someone made a list. And I don't think the guy's making it for political reasons. I think he doesn't like genuinely doesn't like the games that these people have worked on, because I think that he thinks they ruined the games, which they have probably ruined some other games by inserting modern day politics and ideologies into these games. But ultimately, that's what YouTube is for. You could find a Let's Player. It doesn't even have to be a popular one. It could be just a generic Let's Player who like just does these games already. You can skip around if you don't care about spoilers. If you want to like get an idea of how the game's played, go watch someone else play it. Decide with yourself for yourself whether or not you want to play this game. You can leave the politics out of it and still dislike a game or like a game, regardless of who worked on it, whatever. Like I said, Sweet Baby Inc. may have worked on God of War. I loved God of War. I didn't find it was
a lot of people did.
And I didn't find there was any pushing for any message in it. So not every game will have this. So just because they worked on it doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. That's for you to decide, and you could also do your own research on it.
I definitely recommend. It's the whole thing about voting with your wallet. The number one the problem I have is it's the straw man. Oh, you don't like it because they're black. It's like the color of someone's skin or whatever demographic they represent does not exclude anyone from jokes being made at their expense, criticism at their expense, or anything like that. There is no protected class, and that's please don't bring up any of Sarkeesian everything you guys. But no, see that is the main problem I have, and that's what I scream out against. This bullshit narrative of insulting people and slinging around these istophobe bullshit names and insults around people simply because they have a different opinion than you, and that's where I draw the line.
Well, that's the Twitter crowd. It really, in all honesty,
hold up, dude. It is not just the Twitter crowd. It's mainstream. It's it's so-called mainstream journalist bullshit pages.
Yeah, but they're basically part of the Twitter crowd. Honestly, you can't tell me they don't spend like 90% of their day on Twitter looking for something to fight.
Regardless, it's websites like IGN, GameSpot, fucking Rolling Stone, okay, actually getting involved in bullshit like this in video games and reporting and everything. And that's the problem. Fighting against the mainstream narrative that all these fuckers are trying to push, because oh my god,
honestly
you have a different opinion than these other assholes.
I honestly believe it is going to be a never-ending fight. They will believe to the end of the day that they are on the righteous side of history when we don't care. We just want to play a game.
Ultimately, not well. Okay, so yeah, but when you have
that
more influential agencies coming out and agreeing with, oh, video games are bad. Okay, no,
well, then if that happens, then all we have to do is
happens all the fucking time.
Is not play the games that they make.
That's what the list is for, doo-dah. But no, that's the point of all of it. That's the point of making videos.
Eventually,
making sure people are informed. It's a matter of not shutting up because we spend entirely too long. Shit like this has been around forever. But before, when somebody tried to call you a name, you went, I'm not that. And you try to defend yourself, and you're defending yourself, and you would get insulted more. So you would shut up and not say anything. You wouldn't speak. People were not speaking out against all this bullshit, or you didn't want to have a different opinion because you didn't want to be called a name, a nasty little name, because you figured at one point it would totally tank your reputation across the board. Now it's getting to the point where this shit is being slung around so just willy-nilly that the insults don't mean anything. So instead of ignoring them or just pointing and laughing, it's calling them out. More channels are doing this. More channels are being created for people to talk about. It's spreading the message of what's really going on behind the scenes with these fucking websites after the reputation that they ruined. The just pretty much the hate campaign that's been going on for 10 years plus.
Oh.
Did any of that make sense? I'm not really sure if it did in my brain.
I'm sure
the labels the weirdos gave me. I hope it did. This is why Gma, GTA, Red Dead, role player service still exists. See, there's a concern. There is a concern right now concerning GTA 6 and not just because of any consulting group's involvement. I'm sure I won't be surprised if there is. But last year or the year before, Rockstar came out and said they're getting away from the frat boy lifestyle or frat boy mentality at Rockstar and Grand Theft Auto. And it's like, wow, you just tanked the sales of your game. So there's a major concern that what made Grand Theft Auto what it is not going to be in GTA 6.
I mean, I feel like
regardless of what the trailer showed.
Hold on. I wasn't talking about the trailer. I feel like, honestly, and I don't know if this was wrong for me to say, but I really feel like Grand Theft Auto 5, the only time it really felt frat boy was whenever you were dealing with Michael's son. And then the San Andreas was more, I felt more hood like than anything.
Yeah, what I'm talking about is
I didn't play 4.
The style of Grand Theft Auto, where it was open season, insult, slur this, slur that, everything all the time against people because you're a criminal in the fucking games. You're not the good guy, but taking that out, sanitizing. Can you imagine sanitizing Grand Theft Auto for modern audiences? Can you imagine that? Just think about that.
If that's the case, we'll watch I'll watch someone on YouTube play, and we can make a judgment on it. We don't have to buy it, and we can show Rocksteady. Which honestly, Rocksteady's not hurt. Rockstar's not hurting for money because them shark cards in the previous game.
Rocksteady's the fucktards that are responsible for Sushi Squad.
Rockstar made their money with Grand Theft Auto 5. They're still making their money with Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, yeah. And they probably still will keep making their money because honestly, people will probably be like, if they made it as bad as they say, either people will not play the campaign, which is they'll still play it because they're going to play it for the online mode. Let's be honest. No one's really going to be playing. No one plays Grand Theft Auto 5 nowadays for the story, the main campaign. They play it for the online mode.
Rockstar didn't do that. They outsourced it to another company that fucked it up 6 ways to Sunday. Just to be clear.
What, the online mode?
No, the talking to Penny. The GTA remastered trilogy was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. But again, that wasn't Rocksteady. Fucking I said it too. That wasn't they outsourced it to a mobile game company. They outsourced something like that. It was something like that. A company that did mobile game ports. They outsourced it to that. It's like, are you fucking serious? That's just ridiculous. And
point is, we'll find out how the game works when it comes out, and if people like it because it sticks to this Grand Theft Auto style, people will play it. If not, people will still buy it though, but they'll play the online version. Basically, like I said, no one really plays Grand Theft Auto 5 anymore for the campaign. They're playing it to fuck around online and kill each other.
We'll see how it goes. As long as they keep the same rude, crude, crass comedy that the rest of the Grand Theft Auto games have, then it'll be another smash fucking hit. It will sell.
They could always make it where you
can't point your gun at.
And they could always make it where you couldn't point your gun at civilians. You know how much. Then
it won't be Grand Theft Auto. If you can't find a hooker, get a blowjob, and then run her over and steal the money, it's not Grand Theft Auto. Sorry.
Well, we'll see.
Where's the fun in that?
Well, the thing is, these people are trying to tell you that there's consequences to your actions in this game. No, there's not. It's a game. There's no consequences.
To your action in what?
I'm saying there is no consequences to playing. Now, if you do that online, the consequences are someone's going to come shoot you a bunch of times if they're higher level than you, or get their more higher level friends to come just kill you because that will happen.
No hooker's going to come and talk about your feelings. Hold on. Are we betting that the hooker wants to talk to you about your feelings after she boosts your health with 150 to 150 with her bonus hole?
No, I feel like there's going to be
I don't think that meme's ever going to die. The bonus hole. Jesus Christ. How long's that been going?
at least 10 years.
What? No, I'm talking about the bonus hole. Do you know what a
Yeah,
bonus hole is?
yeah, from Family Guy, right? The
No,
fourth hole.
no. Bonus hole is a vagina because only women have it.
Oh,
It's I really don't want to explain it. It was actually in a fucking article. Oh no.
well, then you don't have to worry about it. It's fine.
GTA exists to be the bad guy. Yes. Every single Grand Theft Auto game because it's in the fucking title. Grand Theft Auto. It's a power fantasy. It's just like every other video game out there, or most other video games out there, except Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver is just relaxing fun. You're playing out a fantasy. You're a criminal. You're a drug dealer, kingpin, looking to build your empire. I mean, come on. How are you going to sanitize? That's like you don't sanitize that kind of game. What? Please don't sanitize it. I actually want to get Grand Theft Auto 6 because I
I mean,
want to get it.
as far as we know, they don't have a consulting company. They're just the game is as is.
We shall see. Believe me, people will be keeping a fucking major eye on that. People are going to be watching shit like a hawk, at least for a little while. You know, not sure how long this little endeavor is going to last, but you know,
I mean,
we'll see.
were people displeased with the cowboy one, Red Dead 2?
Red Dead Redemption 2 is fantastic even to this day.
I mean, that was only a few years ago, though, right? They came out in 2020, didn't it?
You're gonna have to ask Jack. I don't know. But I
Well,
have
I'm
Red
pretty
Dead
sure it
Redemption
came out.
2.
I'm
People
pretty sure
still
it came
play
out.
it. People still love it, and it's people like lots of players are upset that they're not putting enough updates out for it.
Oh no, never mind. It came out in 2018. Damn.
Yep. Lucia is going to be she's probably going to be a badass. Who knows? Is she going to be a girl ball? Lucia. That's one of the one of the protagonists in GTA 6.
Oh, I mean, well, they're doing a whole Bonnie and Clyde thing, so.
Okay, I'm done. I'm buying it. I will figure
GTA
out a
6?
fucking way. I'm going to sell something. I mean,
your blood, your semen.
If I could do that, that's all I would do.
I mean, we do have a bio blood place that on Ambassador.
You talking about plasma?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I ain't doing that ever fucking again. Sorry, I'm done with that shit. Those were college drinking days. Thank you very much.
Casey tried to do it, but I think he was on too many medications to do that.
So I just want to keep this up there for a little while. Like,
I mean,
I'm not. There's an article complaining about the outfits you can put her in. They don't make any sense. You're taking away her agency. We're doing that again. We're giving make-believe ones and zeros with a graphical beauty, and we're giving them agency. Are you fucking retarded? Like, good God Almighty! It's a bunch of ones and zeros. It's a fucking computer program. My God. You just like her because you can control her. Yeah, just like every other fucking protagonist in a video game and fucking Alyssa Mercante. Ignorant twat. God damn it.
Goose from
She is such a fucking stupid bitch. Good Lord. What?
I think you let these people get to you a little too much.
I can't stand stupid people.
I can't either. That's why I got off Twitter. I never really got on Twitter, but I did have one at some point, and then I was like, you know what, this is really not for me. So I left. Like, you would probably have a lot lower blood pressure if you didn't let these people like fuck with you so much.
Fuck with me so much.
Yeah, just using their words to like they're not even they live rent free in your head because they say stupid things.
They say stupid things. I point and laugh and make a video out of it, and I move on about my day.
I mean, I guess fair. If it's for the content, then sure. But like,
it's Like I said, it irritates me, the narrative that's trying to be pushed to make gamers look bad. To make people in general.
People have always thought gamers are bad. That has never changed. I mean, back in high school, if you were a gamer, you were looked at as a nerd, and you were the guy who was weird.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden it became mainstream and okay and accepted. So nonstop people kind of trying to come in and go, I love your hobby, I'm going to change it. What? No, don't fuck with my hobby. Oh, but it's fun and I love it, but I have to change it to suit my needs. I'm not going to conform to your hobby. I'm going to make it my hobby.
Then don't play those games. Play the games that you like.
I do play the games that I like. What are you talking about?
I'm saying hypothetically. I'm not talking about directly to you. I'm saying like just in general.
The problem is you have all these, I guess the word of the day is tourists coming into hobbies that no one has had a problem with for decades and decades and decades, whether it is comic books, video games, TV shows and movies, tabletop war games, if we want to get more current, coming into these hobbies that no one's had a problem with and proclaiming how much they just want to learn and want to enjoy it, and then change them into something that they are not, changing them from within, not on a ground level, but at a corporate level, at a development level. And then when you complain about it, when you speak out about it, you're labeled an istophobe. Oh, you just don't want women in your game, in the case of Warhammer 40K. Oh, you just don't like women over there. It's like, no, there's actually an entire army over here called the Sisters of Silence. There's the Sisters of Silence, the Sisters of Battle, not to mention the Eldar and the Demonettes and all these other armies, full armies that have female models in them. But the Custodes, no, those are all dudes. Oh my God, you're such a misogynist, you're toxic, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, no, the lore has been this the whole time. And then Games Workshop comes out and says, oh, no, there have been female custodians since the beginning. Wait, what? No, that's no. I guess we can take off this banner. Shit.
I mean, we're
like actually trying
so
to
much for the world.
We're gaslighting people, lying to the fans, shitting all over their own lore. Why? To appease an audience that's not going to spend $300 fucking or $150 or $200 on the starter packs of models, because that's too goddamn expensive. So you're going to shit on your long-time fans who have spent thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars, countless hours putting these models together, painting them to look absolutely beautiful. But instead of enhancing the armies, the female only armies, the sisters, instead of enhancing those armies further with more lore, adding to their lore, adding to their models, adding to their kits, you're going to take an established group, established army, the Custodes, and change them and say, fuck you to the fans. You're all wrong. That's a problem. Okay? It just is. It turns people off. It turns off longtime fans, and they just go, fuck you, I'm out. And
I don't think they'd be out. I think they would just go back to playing.
Oh, you have
pre stuff before this.
Won't. Well,
they'll probably stick around to buy the minis they want.
What happens when more and more people stop buying into the hobby that you love? Well, the hobby that you love is
hold on. Well, I would hope that people would learn what is and what isn't selling and go back to what did sell. You know, you would think companies would do this.
Oh, is that been happening a lot lately?
I said you would think. I didn't say
you would think, but that's not what's happening. Right? So sure, all these longtime fans of 40K, again, we're going to stick with the 40K example. They're going to keep their models. They're going to continue to play, but they're not going to spend money on Games Workshop bullshit anymore. Okay? And if enough of those people take their money somewhere else, Games Workshop loses money. What happens to that hobby? If a hobby is not funded after a while, it goes down. The Star Wars brand is a failure for Disney. An
Yeah,
absolute
but unfortunately for
failure.
I mean, the one thing that's fortunate for I say it's fortunate for Disney, not fortunate for us. So don't get this confused. Like what's fortunate for Disney is they have other sources of income coming in to supply that. I think for someone who's like a whole individual thing, like say go back to Warhammer. I don't know who owns Warhammer. I have no fucking idea
Games
who owns
Workshop.
Warhammer.
Games Workshop.
Okay,
It's
are
it's
they
a U,
do,
it's a
do they
UK
have
company.
do they have other sources of income that can save them from?
No.
Okay, so what in
Oh
theory?
no, wait. No, I'm sorry. They do. They do have ESG investors, BlackRock and the other company, who now own over 10% or 11% share in their company. And there's a lot of people that believe that's why these changes are coming. That's why these female custodies are being implemented, because ESG money and Amazon wants it. Games Workshop owns Games Workshop. They've been their own company for, like, you know, it's all a matter of who the investors are, maybe, but GW has been GW for as long as I can remember.
Well, I said
No.
unfortunately for
Shareholders.
us
There you go.
is that Disney has the theme parks, ESPN, all other sources of income
Oh,
coming in.
ESPN's losing money. Okay, so Disney spent billions of dollars and they have not made that money back theatrically,
Well,
which is a
point is,
fucking shame.
if Disney fails, that's their own fault,
Uh-huh.
and eventually they'll have to sell off their IPs, like how Rooster Teeth is doing. I'm not saying Rooster Teeth failed, but they're going under and they have to sell off their IPs because I think they themselves got sold off, if I'm not mistaken. So if
But
that happens, someone will buy up those properties and make them better again. I hope, because honestly, I feel like this is all just a phase.
and the other thing that happened, the CFO of GW sold like a third or 2/3 of her stock recent, like in the past couple of days. It's like, I'm sorry, what the fuck? Like, if you're so confident in where Warhammer's going and where GW is going, you just sold most of your share. Okay, sure. That's what's that going to
Honestly,
do to your share prices? Yeah.
don't know how the stock market stuff works. I've never been involved in the stock market.
Some of it can be seen, like if a decision is made by
Like
the board
insider
and all
trading?
of a sudden, no, not insider trading, because I mean, this, you can't really do inside. I don't know about that. But when they made the announcement, you're so confident in it, but you're selling your stock. You're less invested in the company you work for. So it's like there's
And
what's the word? There's optics involved with that. Okay. When the CFO sells 2/3 of her stock, at the same time a decision was made, stock prices can tank because of optics. It's just, yes, it is just that stupid. Speculation is involved, and it can tank the stock price. Massive sale like
now
that plus optics.
I want to clarify something. That I'm not saying that you are wrong and being in your passions for what you love. I'm not saying that at all. I hope
No,
that
you can
hasn't
say
come
it all you want to.
across.
You can. I mean, it won't bother me.
I'm not saying I know it won't bother you, but I'm just saying I don't want that to be what's coming across as what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I honestly feel people, hopefully, I have to have faith in these people as not the people who's running all this shit, but the people who us, the fans, will learn to, as you always say, vote with your wallet.
Absolutely.
If they don't make the money, eventually someone has to learn. There has to be a lesson eventually. My point is, what I'm getting at is there has to be eventually a lesson learned that, like, okay, we have tried to cave into the Twitter crowd, the progressive people, whatever you want to call them, the alphabet people, the progressive people, the woke crowd. It doesn't matter.
They're called the modern audience.
I lump them all together because I don't care about them. I care about what I care about, and being a fan of Marvel, Star Wars, D&D. I'm not really a fan of Warhammer, but let's just video games in general. I honestly feel, and besides, like we have the Iron Age. If these big companies are not going to give us what we want, we will do what we've always done as nerds and fans. We will adapt to the situation, and we will turn to another source of entertainment, i.e. the independent the indie developers. I've seen some fantastic games. Power World was an indie game, if I'm not mistaken, right? That was
Dave,
indie, right?
yes, that's an indie game. Also, Dave the Diver, also Helldivers. Those are indie games. They're
Well, yeah,
cheaper
I'm saying
than the nonsense. Oh no,
companies
yeah,
will either the companies will either it's the what's the word I'm looking for? It's the idea of evolve or die.
yep.
We will evolve and be fine. If they don't learn, they will not. That's what that's what I've been trying to say. I may
Go the
not have been able to
way.
get that point across this entire time that I've been discussing it, but that's the gist of it.
Mhm.
Like, yes, I understand why people are angry. I am angry about how Marvel is being treated because I have been a huge fan of Marvel since I can remember. Video
Yes.
games, as far as I can remember, I understand the anger, but I am hopeful that that eventually these people will fuck it up to the point that someone else who is passionate about it will pick it up. For example, I know it's a small thing. Henry Cavill.
Sky. Okay, it is Skybound. Okay, sorry.
Henry Cavill said he loves The Witcher. We all know that.
Ooh,
He said
there's some
fuck it and went to
there's
go
some
work on
speculation
something.
on that one. So
What?
you bring up Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill's favorite 40K army is the Custodes. Okay, he loves the lore of 40K, but now with the rumor that Amazon is the reason that they're pushing for female Custodes, what's Henry Cavill going to do? Because essentially, it's another case just like The Witcher. They're
I
going against the established lore.
but I was told that
So
he has full creative control.
yeah, that's something, but it
Well, the
remains.
thing is, let's say if it look, here's the thing. Here's the thing that will happen, and I can tell you what's going to happen. If they try to take that creative control away from him, he will leave, and then they will get another Rings of Power. But the thing
That
is,
is
I think they have learned something with like the Fallout series. They're putting fans in charge of these IPs. I think Amazon is starting to learn that. Like with ever since the Rings of Power failed, anything that's been adapted, as far as I know, the stuff we have watched. Well, I mean, the only stuff that we watched, honestly, is Fallout. That's the only next thing that was adapted after Rings of Power, and they put a fan in charge of it. And look how well it's turned out.
yeah.
I think I mean, and let's be and Amazon. I mean, they know how to sell shit. I think they fucked up. I think they realized how bad they fucked up Rings of Power. Hopefully, they did.
Huh.
I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying they did, but they did put a fan in charge of Fallout, and they put a fan in charge of Warhammer. And if Henry Cavill walks, I guarantee you, the fans will walk with you, and they will suffer again, and they will have to. And he will go. He'll go. They'll fall. The fans will follow him. We all know Hunty will follow him anyway. What I'm saying is, I don't. I have faith that unless he comes out and says they took the control away from him, as of right now, I have faith the show will be good, and I think he will stick to the source material because, that's what he wants to do. That's the whole reason why he left The Witcher.
Mm-hmm.
Now until unless he walks, so I think I'm pretty sure at this point, if the man has he can do whatever project he wants and people will support him. So if he walks away from Amazon,
Well, the problem is it comes across that Hollywood has no intention, no desire to support him.
well, fuck
And that's the
Hollywood.
problem.
He'll go indie and we'll support him anyway. I
would-
guarantee to you, if he did like a crowdfunding thing, he can get the support he needed to do something he wanted to do, even if it's low budget. We have seen Markiplier. His whole fan base is paid for his movie that he's been making. If he has a big enough following and his fan base is passionate enough, or as passionate as he is, they will follow him.
I still need more information about that fucking movie. God damn it!
What movie? Oh, the Iron Lung.
Iron Lung.
He said that he is still in the editing hell.
He's tired. No shit, motherfucker. Let's see. Jesus fucking Christ.
Point is, I think eventually I really do honestly think that this is a phase going on that hopefully people are going to be like, they're going to find something else to move on to, right? So like they have gone. I think it started off in movies, and it started now it's coming moving over to games, or I don't know. It may have started off in books. I don't know. I really feel like this shit's coming in cycles, or this is a cycle, and eventually it will move on. And because if it doesn't, like I said, we will still have the indie developers who will make the games we want to.
Or we just not necessarily the games that we want to that we'll enjoy.
Yes,
for sure.
I understand the desire and want to be passionate about something. I get it, and I understand, and I hate that people come in and fuck with shit that we love. I get that, but unless we can get like a bunch of people to rally behind this, the problem is people are far too divided nowadays. I mean, gamers typically tend to be united, but I feel like it has to be like a big moment, like the whole what's his name? The dude who made the list. Gamers,
that's what that's what started it.
People banded behind gamers banded behind him. If they eventually we are going to come. Well, I feel like,
the
and this is
royal
not to toot our own horn. I'm saying you and I, not the royal we. We're not to toot our own horn, that we can recognize what's going on, and we are backing away from what we don't want to have, what we don't want to pay for, and using our money to vote. People will eventually learn. I have faith in gamers, not every gamer, but most gamers, that people will come to their senses, and eventually we will band together and become united and stop
together
and stop this overthrowing of the IPs that we love. And that is where I will end on that, because we are running over time.
He wear no shoe shine. He got toe jam football. He got monkey finger. He Coca-Cola. He got hair down.
But I do think that I think people have seen what Hollywood has done. I don't even know. Does Netflix count as Hollywood?
Yep.
Okay. People have seen what Hollywood has done to fans like Henry Cavill, and so I honestly feel like Amazon wants that watch time money. So if they are smart, they will not cross Henry on this show. Like, he is going. I want to
keep going. We got 13 people hanging out with us. Sorry.
Like, I feel like
I missed everything in the chat. I'm sorry. I had to stop. I had to step away for a second from the chat. Oh my goodness. I do understand what you're saying. But it's the whole vote with your wallet. Absolutely 100%. Don't pre-order. Wait for someone else. Wait to get information from someone that you trust. Like the game I'm playing, fucking Dave the Diver, this little $20 game that I streamed yesterday, but Monday I sat down and I started playing it. And then 6 hours later, I realized what time it was. Okay. You know how long it's been since I did that shit? It's been a while. Where I just I didn't stream it. I didn't do anything. I didn't record a video Monday night. I just sat down and went, all right, let's check this game out. 6 fucking hours later. It's a blast. It's a simple little game, and it's a blast. It reminds me of fucking Dredge. That's another fun little indie game.
I know what Dredge is.
The Children of Morta. Fantastic indie game. Like, these are pixelated graphics essentially, and
it's the Nintendo age of indie developers. But yeah, I mean, they're well past that, though. Honestly, that's just people who like to make there is clearly a fan base for pixel like old games.
No, like, but I don't have a problem with the pixelated games, because what you get from that is, instead of a developer focusing on the pretty shiny bells and whistles and ray tracing and this and physics and that, you have to do something else to sell your game. You have to make it interesting. You have to make the game, again, I say this all the time, the gameplay loop has to be fun enough.
Also,
people playing.
on top of that,
You just don't have the shiny, the
on top
shiny
of it,
lingerie.
on top of indies, we can always look towards out of country games like Japan's games because they typically don't bend the knee to the politics that are over here. And I love most Japanese games, honestly. Like God, I can just lose myself in like
How dare you
some.
call them a JRPG? That's racist.
I don't care.
Sorry. Anyway,
Like I love
yeah. Not to
Japanese
mention,
RPG games.
how many games
God,
do you
like,
have on Steam that you haven't played yet?
I don't know. I've
That
got more on my
you bought
PlayStation.
because they were on sale.
I have no idea. I didn't keep count.
So, I rest my case. Sure, we don't need the new flashy bells. The next big thing. We all know that, but it's just a matter of getting information, getting the information out there.
No, I'm fine with
And-
getting I'm fine with getting the information. I just think that like, I guess how do I say it? It's like people are caring too much what they're saying online. I guess like honestly, like they let them run their mouth, and then let us just choose to not
but I'm
pay
not
for
gonna
their
let 'em-
product.
I'm not going to let them run their mouth in private. Essentially, scream it to the rafters, point and laugh, bring this out into the light so that everyone
I mean,
knows
I
what's
have
going
no,
on.
I have
I'm
I have
not
no
listening
issues
to
in
people
making
who
fun of
hate you.
somebody.
So, but it is now 10:30, so 2.5 hours. What you got going on?
Still printing stuff because it's fun. It's a very fun It's a very fun hobby, and God, I think I'm addicted. But
Of course you are.
I get to create my own shit. Of course, it's fun.
See,
If you had a printer, I know you'd probably be addicted to.
we don't even need to talk about that.
You'd be printing Legos or little sets for
No.
your Legos. You'd be set.
Oh,
You'd be
God, no.
you'd be like little environments for your Legos.
I would be printing those little fucking lizards and snakes and shit that wiggle around. I'd be printing out all kinds of shit for my kids, man. That's what I'd be doing. So Dustin is an hour ahead. I couldn't resist games that are on sale for $1. Yes, absolutely, Penny. I know what you mean. I bought a couple of horror games on PlayStation that I want to try to stream next time I get a wild hair up my ass, because they were $2 and they had at least a 4-star rating with over 1,000 people. So it's like, yeah, why not print out new?
What I will say,
models.
one of the benefits of modern day gaming now is that you can actually, 9 times out of 10, you can go find like a good handful of reviews for these games.
Oh yeah, I was just looking at the number of stars on PlayStation. Can't see the reviews, but you can see the number. So what I do is I figure it's like, well, I look at the price. Never heard of this game, but it has at least a 4. And there's more than 100 people that decided to give their opinion on it. A couple of them was like 1.5 thousand, 2,000, stuff like that. So yeah, it's like, it was $2. Like between the two games, they were $5 total. And I figure if I get 5 hours of enjoyment out of both of them, then I made I like it was worth the money. Pure and simple. Dustin's trying to get me to American Truck Simulator.
I think it'd be funny to watch someone play. I saw someone play that because like they were trying to like drive along a cliff, like a shallow cliffside.
I would go off the fucking cliff.
I know you would, and I think I'm pretty sure. Is it you? I know you have a fear of deep water, but what about heights? How you doing with heights?
Oh, I don't care about heights. Let's see, America, but yeah. That's too expensive for me to try out. Truck driver. Oh wait, is that Truck Driver American Dream? American Truck.
As far as I know, we only have X-Men coming out next. I don't know what else is coming out because I'm not.
Oh, come on.
You cannot pay me enough to watch that show. I mean, you don't pay me, but still.
You heard him. Truck driver, off the road, truck simulator. They got a bunch of truck simulators, just not the not the one you're talking about, Dustin. I have Goat Simulator 1 and 3. Fucking Lanyard.
I'm really not a simulator type game.
Me neither.
I like my RPGs. That's my bread and butter.
I wish I could have gotten into that whatever that space simulator shit that I can't remember. Not Eve. Gonna have to narrow it down, huh? Hold on a second. Hold on.
Technically, you would have.
I gotta go check.
Hi, everyone. You're listening to the voice of me because this is all I do have actually a couple of space simulators on my VR headset.
Not Kerbal Space Program, not Star Citizen. Fuck Star Citizen. I'm not like, no.
Well, I'm never playing No Man's Sky again.
It's on PC. It's on PC and PlayStation. I don't know if it's on Xbox, but it's a pretty decent simulator. And I want to say on PC it's in VR, but not on.
I mean, there is a game.
Is the name of that goddamn game?
There's a game I got that was free off of the Meta store, where you can go out to the International Space Station and go for a spacewalk.
Ooh,
it's pretty fun.
Cool too.
VR is pretty fun, honestly.
What the fuck? I hate it when I can't remember the name of the game.
Oh, get a better memory.
Space game. Get a better memory. Yeah, you're funny.
I know, I try.
Elite Dangerous. There we go. Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous is one of those games where the learning curve is so steep that if you step away from it for longer than a month, good luck. I couldn't fucking land. I couldn't take off. I got shot. Like, man,
I've actually been playing this. I've actually been playing this VR game. It's basically like VR Fortnite, because you can build in like you do at Fortnite, but I don't really build. I just go in and I kill people. So
just make Subnautica VR 2, PlayStation VR 2.
They already have Subnautica VR.
PlayStation VR 2. PlayStation VR 2.
Oh, well.
I don't have it for VR. I know they have it for VR on PC.
Yeah, for Oculus, I have it.
It was a lot of fun. You know, one of the things I was doing was just flying around space, like transporting people and to point A to point B and all this other stuff. But unfortunately, I put it down for a while. And then when I tried to get back, it's like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So, yeah. It was a hell of a thing. But we're going to go now because it's now almost 11:15. So thank you, everyone, as usual, for hanging out. We love you. We love you all. Yeah, I'll definitely have another video coming out tomorrow. Really considering picking up Stellar Blade. Just, I don't know. Just check. It looks fun. The demo was fun. And of course, oh my God, I'm going to send Eve out. I'm going to send her out there in a fucking maid outfit to kill aliens or whatever these things are. But yeah.
Oh, unfortunately, I probably won't be playing that game.
Strongly considering
it's not really for me. I'm more, like I said, I'm more of an RPG style game.
That's fine.
But also, personally, I like games where I get to create. I like to lean more towards games where I get to make my own character. That's just my personal preference, though.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Did you play the demo? Do you have PS5?
Yeah, I have a PS5.
Did you play the demo?
No.
I think somebody described it as far as the gameplay goes. Like,
I barely have time to play games as is.
Oh, okay. let her see it. Let her see it. She'll start cosplaying as Eve. Hee
We have
That'd
other
be good.
cosplay plans, and we're having a cosplay wedding, so there's still that.
There you go. But that's got a particular theme. But anyway, if we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Good night, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Good night.